T-minus 30 minutes. T minus 20 minutes. T minus 10 minutes. T minus 9 minutes. T minus 8 minutes. T minus 7 minutes. T minus 6 minutes. T minus 5 minutes. T minus 4 minutes. T minus 3 minutes. T minus 2 minutes. T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Boom! We are back. How are you, ladies and gentlemen? We are the Wrestling for Life Network. That's my boy Will. How you doing tonight, Will?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you, man?
I'm good. Another week in the books. We put it behind us. We've hit the weekend again, and of course, the week is not complete without our double header Friday. As always, I'm KJ White. Happy to see everyone. Welcome back to the show. Thank you for being a part of our weekend. And we are looking forward. I don't want to say we're looking forward to tonight's action. Maybe Rampage a little bit, but I wasn't quite sure what's happening on SmackDown tonight that I'm really jazzed about.
That just goes to show with like any week, it's like it's probably going to be the same things over and over and over again. And I just can't wait to see what difference they make. Hel-
Yeah,
Hello
I
there,
don't.
Marcus. Sorry, just
Yeah, not a problem, man. I was just agreeing with you. I don't really know what is to come tonight on SmackDown. I guess they're going to try and push forward the rivalry between the Usos and RK Bro. What that means, I don't know. Are we going to get any more word on Roman? And and then we go into Rampage tonight. Obviously, Adam Cole versus Ishii is kind of a big deal, setting part of a teaser, as he put it, for this big super show with New Japan AEW. People are pumped. It's a buzz right now. Will.
yeah. And a lot of people are very, very hyped for it. And June 26th is going to be one hell of a night. So, we're getting McIntyre and Sami Zayn in a lumberjack match. Wow.
To kick off the show.
Oh, really?
Right? No, they
No.
won't do that.
Nope, contract signing.
We're really getting a contract signing.
Yep,
Oh shit!
for Charlotte and Ronda.
They do a lot of these.
They really do. And it's not like people are really hyped for this. We've seen this match before.
And we've seen this contract signing before, and we've been down this road. It falls into the rinse and repeat category. Jey Uso versus Riddle.
I think I'm like way ahead of you.
It's, man, I told you, me and Fox don't get along. I'm gonna refresh and see what happens.
I get Charlotte. I have Charlotte Flair coming out right now.
You're definitely ahead of me. I was still getting
You're
the
still
AR.
getting the advertisements, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I hope everyone out there had a wonderful week. Stayed safe, stayed healthy, stayed happy, and whatever you got to do to feel good tonight, make sure you're doing it. Tune in, join the fam. I know other members of the fam are going to be popping in and out as always, so you never know who you're going to get. And speaking of that, another edition of the news updates did go out today. Will had another edition of the tier list, and this was a monumental one because you kind of went, captain of the ship and took charge
Yes,
and
yeah,
did
it was kind
well.
of yeah, it did go well. It was kind of weird to
Yeah.
get used to all the buttons, and then of course LJ popped in, the birthday
Yes.
girl, and yeah, it was very
LJ's been
fun.
busy this week.
Yeah, a lot of people have been busy, but you can't
Yeah.
really blame them.
Okay, I got Charlotte coming to the ring.
I'm having a promo package.
All right, so you're going to be the lead on this one too. Shit. Every week I'm behind on. I don't know what it is about my Fox stream. I'm just always a couple seconds behind. And then I catch up on Rampage.
Poor Drew Gulak, man.
Oh, are we still good? Yeah, let's talk about Drew Gulak. That poor. I mean, I really wish that was like his goodbye from the WWE, to be honest. I mean, there are places out there that could use a Drew Gulak.
Yeah, Drew Gulak started out with so much promise. He was a former cruiserweight champion. He was funny. He was he's a good technical wrestler. Um,
Absolutely.
he was partnered with Brian for a little bit. He had a bit of a spotlight, and
Yeah.
now they just have nothing for him.
Nothing. Nothing.
A private conversation with millions of people watching?
Yeah. Don't forget you brought a cameraman with you. But sorry, my bad. Private conversation.
Private conversation.
WWE started with wrestling. I mean, 420 was recent, but figured you could be. Yeah, right. Good point. Good point, Nick. Friday night time to replay the recap for 2 hours. Amen, Thomas. Good to see you. Good to see you, Nick, as well. Yeah. Are we going to get a whole lot of nothing?
I would not be surprised.
This is leading to an angle where Drew Gulak is Ronda Rousey's heater. Yeah, there we go. The figure eight. There you go. Reminding us, just in case we were wondering, Drew Gulak did tap out, did quit, did submit. The queen puts him down, buddy.
That's a joke. Absolute joke. Oh, and here comes Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Happy go lucky. Just smiling, waving.
There you go. She's got a bit of a different look tonight. I appreciate the hefty bag she decided to wear.
How sad is it
LJ when I need her?
That even with all the cuts from WWE, there is plenty of people on the roster that fans still know are wasted. That is true.
It's crazy. You're running out of people to waste. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is true. And then there'll be people that we normally see are badasses that'll get wasted all the time.
Know what I don't want to see?
What?
Ronda Rousey is champion. I don't. I really don't.
Me neither. But I don't want to see Charlotte as champion either because I've seen it 50 times. So
we've seen a lot of it.
It's a lose-lose situation. Hey, it's Gulak. He's got a separate contract.
Right?
Ronda puts me to sleep when she talks. She needs a mouthpiece. Hey, Gulak could be that.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
No, she definitely needs a mouthpiece, or she's got to be more heelish. Let's try to play the smiling baby face. A doesn't work well for her. She's like Brandy Rhodes trying to be a baby face. It's just it's a tough fit. It feels like a round peg in a square hole.
Oh, Gulak is doing a PowerPoint presentation.
Wait, you're way the shit ahead of me.
Yeah.
He forgot. Oh, look. His new assistant. Gulak. Adam Pearce's new assistant. Oh, Lord.
Well, at least Gulak's doing something.
I guess he found a way to get on TV. Drew got a bit of a pop for the PowerPoint presentation. Just uh-oh. You can't even hear what Ronda's saying.
Wow.
They're picking on the intern. Yeah.
Yeah, she's so emotionless. It's just like, hey, I get paid, so I'm just gonna say stuff.
She sounds like grumpy Peter Griffin.
Yeah. The biggest thing WWE never learned from WCW is that if you view someone isn't worth their contract, so they book them according to how they view them, they will never justify their contract.
WCW has said that we view someone isn't worth their contract, so they book them according. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if it's an imbalance of the value of the person to what shine they're getting and vice versa, it creates a bad working environment. B, you get bad product because the guys that don't deserve to be at the top are just there because of the price tag, i.e. Hogan, i.e. Nash, especially near the end. I mean, there's there you go. Especially near the end, you have a lot of these wrestlers that are being held back and not getting the opportunity based on pay scale and based on really shitty contracts and stipulations. So, yeah, when there's an imbalance that way in either direction, it's not good for the talent. It's not good for the company. And as you saw, it destroyed WCW. WWE, little bit of a different animal because their money doesn't stop. Not that Turner's would have, but Gulak to beat Tajiri to Pierce's Regal. I see where you're trying to go. No. Like, I get it. I get the comparable. I get what they're trying to do. It's just not going to hit that mark. From other stands, Gulak can't be nearly as entertaining as Tajiri, and Pierce is definitely no Regal. Like in the blue KJ. Thank you, Ali. Ali's here. And like I said, folks, check out Ali and LJ on the news updates. They're in and out all week. I can't even tell you who did what. So tune in. You'll see them. Both of them were there today. Again, fun time, good coverage, strong opinions. Not always the opinions of everybody, but they're strong opinions, and the ladies kill it every day. So tune in. Give them some love. And don't forget, tomorrow we're coming in for Rebellion at the in the night. We might actually cover some GCW at the same time and do a simulcast. We've done a couple of those before, so we'll see how froggy we're feeling. But there is a GCW event that we're going to look into covering as well. And then obviously 11 a.m. tomorrow, you get to have brunch with Will and KJ as we bring you. What are we bringing them? Let's Rumble podcast on Saturday. We got the weekly power ranking Sunday, and then we come back on Sunday afternoon with the one and the only walking down memory lane. Or wrestling down memory lane. I keep screwing that up. But yeah, tune in, folks. Like, subscribe. Let everyone know we are here. And right now we got Rhonda and Charlotte going back and forth in a catty exchange. Rhonda's, she's hard. She's hard to watch.
I didn't even realize I could add myself. I was waiting for you.
I was wondering what you were doing, but welcome back.
Hello. Yeah.
Oh, she had a kendo stick under the table. But this guy can't add himself, so I guess I'll bring him in.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was ready or not. I was going to add him anyways. Hello, Chris.
Hello, how's it going?
How's that for an intro? Hi, Chris.
Hey there, Chris. How's it going?
It was great.
Yeah, happy Friday, bud.
It was great. Hello. Nice to see everyone.
Rousey's signing the contract on Gulak in an armbar.
Oh, it's such a shame. I truly want to send like a care package to Drew Gulak. I feel so bad for this man right now.
I feel bad for him too. That's a damn shame.
Him and Finn Balor.
And Finn Balor, oh my God. Prince Devitt trends
On
because
Twitter.
everybody wants the poor guy to leave. Everyone feels sympathy for this guy.
I'm
Wherever
not surprised.
he ends up, sorry, Will, wherever he ends up after WWE, they're going to pop just because everyone's going to be thrilled for the guy. Yeah, you're way ahead of me, Will.
Well, this is where the fan. Oh, excuse me. But that's where the fans got to start making more noise for him when he goes out and stuff. Like remember, like WCW when Flair got fired and he disappeared there for a while. Like, how loud were those fans? We want Flair. We want Flair until they brought him back eventually. Like, I want to see that for somebody.
Yeah,
I just want to see a huge reaction like that.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're getting the package of when they lost Butch.
Oh, I'm gonna cry on TV again.
And the New Day are coming out.
Scrappy Doo.
Remember, Butch is still not found. They lost.
No, they
Butch.
lost him. Yeah. We joked on live last week. Oh my God, they lost Butch. They actually did.
They actually lost Butch for a whole week.
Just running around terrorizing the neighborhood. running into random homes and mashing people up.
Imagine Sheamus gets a call. It's like, hey, you know those posters you had up about this weird guy in a hat? Yeah, he came here. He started beating the hell out of my husband. We chained him up. Come get him.
Right? He's in the backyard barking at the dog. We don't know what to do with him.
He's barking at the mailman. I haven't had my mail in a whole week.
Yeah, right?
I forgot Woods was king of the ring.
Yeah, we really did.
Wow.
I was just thinking, I'm surprised he's still wearing that. Because, like, I don't know, it's kind of completely faded away.
It's kind of useless now.
Like most King of the Rings at this point. Yeah. It's a shame what they've done to King of the Ring.
Butch is going to fight. Is he going to get rolled up again? If he gets rolled up again, I'm leaving the stream for the night.
Wait, did they find Butch? I didn't hear anything.
Butch is going to come running through the audience like a psychopath. Trample 3 children on the way to the ring. He's madness.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny.
Ronda probably makes more than any other woman on the roster, and she is only in year 2 in wrestling. And as you said, KJ, you're sick of her, so she is now forced down her throat because of her paycheck.
Absolutely. And it's tough because, listen, I don't want to bag on the lady, but I kind of do. Like, I mean, her attitude just doesn't seem to fit. She doesn't seem outgoing or charismatic. And maybe that's not I mean, I said bad things about Ronda. Chris is out. Yeah, man, I don't know. Will, am I being too hard on Ronda? Like, she doesn't bring a whole lot to the table.
No, I have the exact same opinion. It's just like she can't talk.
Right.
I mean, she's average at best in the ring, but it's not enough to get you very hyped and everything. So no, I genuinely agree with your opinion, but there are a ton of people that back this woman up. So I don't know, maybe it's just something they're seeing that we're not seeing, but
nope.
I just don't care about her at all.
Name value, right? It's
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's a struggle. And I mean, could she get better? Yeah, but she doesn't seem to get better. Like you were gone for quite a while.
Yeah, no, and it seems like she's only back because of the paycheck, because it's like, okay, well, turns out diapers cost a little bit more than I thought. Guess I gotta go back.
That's funny.
Think we see Kushida at Forbidden Door? I would love that.
Yeah, I'd put a solid bet on that one. I like that prediction. It makes sense. It fits. And where else? I mean, the whole wrestling world, whether you love or hate AEW, unless you're just like a very tunnel visioned young WWE fan, you're going to have some level of interest in what's about to happen. It's a big deal.
Yes.
It's been rumored to happen with the WWE many times. It never came to be on a substantial level. This is cool. I'm ready for it.
Oh my God, these commercials are so long.
Scrappy Doo, where are you?
Makes total sense. With Forbidden Door taking place, do you think AEW should change the location for All Out?
Marcus, good question. Not you worry about them draining Chicago, right?
Yeah, they have so many shows in Chicago.
Yeah, it's a valid point, but I think if they pulled All Out, if they pulled All Out, I don't think the fans would be really happy for any other reason. But so they'll double up on that venue. I just hope they do need to spread it out quite a bit. Again, you just don't want to drain that audience. Like you don't want it to become like, oh shit, they're here again, right? Like, and I know diehard fans are like, yeah, man, I'll go every week. I don't care. But at some point, the main audience gets a little tired.
They found Butch.
Did they? Did they put him on a leash?
No.
Damn it.
He's still kind of loose. and he's fighting. I think it's Kofi, or no, I think it's Woods.
I like the fight night with the neon light, and I
Yeah,
think it's a good gimmick. They just got to sell it instead of this. The unholy trinity.
pretty much.
Here comes Butch. I want to see Butch versus Darby Allin. Legit, this Butch versus Darby Allin. Not Pete Dunne, Butch. Two guys that just run full speed.
Yeah, it's Woods versus Butch again.
I'm telling you, you have to go watch Ace Ventura 2. A, it's funny. B,
Yeah.
the guy that Ace Ventura has to fight. I gotta find a picture and send it to you. But he's so funny. What'd he say? White devil, white devil.
Yeah,
But he
how much
acts
you want to
like
bet?
Butch.
How much you want to bet that this ends in a roll up again?
If it's a roll up, I'm gonna be quite disappointed.
I'm gonna cry. Where is Lee? She had only one match on SmackDown since debuting on the main roster. She's the savior, but I guess not many people need to be saved. So she's like
I almost choked on
gone.
my drink, bro.
No one needs to be saved.
I almost choked on my drink, bro.
My bad.
Yeah, no, I don't know where she went. Again, she's another one that just falls into the voids. Like, there's this for a company that's lacking quality on screen product, they got a lot of people sitting around doing squat that could probably help the product.
That's actually pretty true.
And would it kill us instead of right now having Xavier and Butch again, like this whole Sheamus mid-card thing they've been doing for months? Maybe they get the week off. Maybe we just get them. Maybe if you want, you can give us a little replay package because we love them, because you love them so much. But in this spot, we get a Ricochet and somebody match. That means, a little more, give us something. And then next week, the week after, bring back Butch. Every couple of weeks, we'll see him. We don't have to see the same shit over and over and over. You have lots of talent. Spread it out.
Yeah, no, it brings to the point that it's just the same 5 people over and over and over and over again, to the point where we say this over and over and over again because they can't get the message.
Right? We start sounding repetitive because we keep pointing out the same mistake. But it's bad. I mean, like, we should honestly do the research and see how many straight SmackDowns Sheamus has been on and how many he's had a match, like the combination of people he had a match with, because it's just chunks.
Oh man, we'd be there all day trying to count it.
And that's where he was mad. Sorry?
Oh, I was just saying Woods is gonna fly. He did like a baseball slide to Butch.
Oh, I just saw him hit the turnbuckles. But yeah, I mean, Christ.
So far for Forbidden Door, we might get Punk versus Kenta and Cole versus Jay White and the ever looming Bryan versus Okada. What is the one or a couple matches you would book for Forbidden Door? Cole versus Jay White is definitely like a must.
Are we going to get Cole versus Jay White? I got the impression that they were going to somehow be working together.
That was what I thought too.
Maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out. But I just got that impression. Yeah, that they might be on the same page. One of the bookings, and I know it's not an original booking, but Punk Kenta. When that came out, that Kenta would be. I really would like Kenta and Punk to have a match. I think they match up well. And I think Kenta really deserves a chance to show this side of the world who he really is, because it didn't really work out so well with NXT for him.
Yeah, no. Kenta, I think it was just injuries and injuries and injuries, but he was all right there, but it was just never used.
Tanahashi, Moxley.
I'm not the biggest NJPW roster guy, so I wouldn't be able to really tell you.
If Chris pops back up, he'll be all over it. But
yeah,
he knows it more than I do. But yeah, no, I think Tanahashi, Moxley's been teased and talked about. I'd be in this one here, Miro and Cobb. Absolutely, Cobb's a beast. I'd really like to see more from Cobb, like outside of. I mean, I even think he would do well. I know we got a little taste of him in AEW, but look, there you go. Marcus calls it as well. Tanahashi. They've been teasing this for a while. What, a year and change now, I think. So I would totally be down for that. It's a really exciting card. Are they going to have something like Cole versus Jay White, or is it going to be like Bullet Club versus New Japan and a big, 10-man tag type thing? Where do the Young Bucks fit into this? Do you get an FTR and somebody? Whew, hold on tight, folks. Anybody out there got some picks? And that's a name I should have mentioned, Osprey.
Yeah. I was going to say Mox and Osprey, but then I realized, oh, wait, we already saw it.
Just watch that.
Yeah.
If Omega's back in time, I think, and I think even Omega Kenta, I think would work out really well.
Yeah.
All right, I got a thumbs up from this guy. Welcome back, Chris. Hopefully your technical.
Hello. Hopefully it's
maybe not.
No, I said hopefully it's a little better.
There you go. New Japan, AEW, the Super Show. Any names that you'd like to see cross paths?
The one there, Brian Okada. That'd be a good one. Brian Osprey.
Brian Osprey would be a pretty dandy matchup.
Yeah, that's pretty. The picks you got there are pretty good. Pac versus Osprey. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Hello, Marcus. Nice to see you.
JoJo, welcome
Tanahashi Moxley's going to be a cool one.
Yeah, a lot of people. Now that hasn't been locked in, but we've talked about that. I'm down for that. I was really happy to see Kenta Punk be an option, and Kenta's coming out and saying like he wants to go Punk. I think they match up really well.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great match. And yeah, that's been kind of teased before, and when I think Kenta was in WWE and stuff because of the finisher.
Yeah.
And so it'd be cool. It's cool to see it.
There you go.
Nothing really happening right now.
No.
Just a bit of joint manipulation by Butch.
You both went quiet. What happened?
Oh, I was trying to watch the show.
Butch fight.
No, I'm just
Butch
kidding. What's that?
Bite any ankles yet? Butch bite any ankles yet?
Not yet. He's actually having it's weird that he's all crazy and hyper and then comes in and puts on a technical hold.
That was what I was talking about. That's why I was quiet. It's like he was in so many technical holds. It was just like, well, wait a minute. Why is he all crazy and now he's just calm in the ring?
You can't take the Pete Dunne out of him, I guess.
True that.
But you think his offense would be a little more frantic based on his character?
Oh, he has the ear.
You guys are ahead of me.
I don't know.
I'm going to try and fix.
I'll be back.
Malachi versus Osprey.
Malachi versus Okada. I'd like Malachi versus Okada as well.
And now Butch is a bit frustrated. He had a near fall against Woods. Oh, he hit his old X-Plex. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, I don't mind him being slower, but if he's doing stuff like that where he's stomping the guy in the face and doing certain holds, but oh no. Oh shit. I don't know if KJ's coming back.
Oh, KJ he might be back now.
Back, folks.
Xavier gets the win over Butch again.
He said he's leaving if it happens in a roll-up.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
I quit.
Yeah. He said it. First Drew Gulak, now KJ. Wow. That
Naito,
is bull.
Naito versus Adam Cole. Oh yeah, see, there's just so many different options. Holy moly, that's a big list.
God.
Bushi versus Moxley, yeah, definitely. Osprey Omega, yeah, that's history. Brian Okada, Punk versus Kenta, Cole versus Jay White, Briscoes versus FTR versus Bucks, Sonata versus Kingston. I think I could book a 2-night Mania weekend with these rosters. Oh, it would be insane. The amount of possibilities, and yes, 100%. That would be. Can you imagine if it ever came to that? They put on a 2-night event the same weekend with these 2 loaded rosters. That'd be
That would be
insane,
sick.
right? Like you didn't even mention like Samoa Joe or like some of the others.
Joe could go great with somebody. Uh-oh, Butch is leaving. God versus FTR. Ricochet and Aaliyah for some reason. Talking backstage.
Interesting. I can't. What is going on with this? So, are they already going to take him away from the group?
I don't know.
Now he goes back. He goes back to being Pete Dunne.
Maybe he just knows that if he keeps playing this character, he's just gonna lose over and over.
Uh-oh.
Jinder Mahal. It's weird seeing Shanky in a tubing. I'm so used to his hair down and him looking like kind of weird. I didn't even realize Shanky was this big. Holy.
He's bigger than Jinder.
I always see him way off in the distance. I always think like he's just slightly taller or, like same size. I didn't even realize he was that big. It's Ludwig. WWE baby faces where all you do is smile and wave, pretty much. And that's a pretty good point, Nick. I always hate that about baby faces. Just like, hey everybody. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, they're just kind of generic now, right? Like there's not much. So not all of them, obviously, but there's not a whole lot of personality. Even to like KJ's point earlier about Ronda, she should be more the Ken Shamrock character than trying to smile all the time.
Yeah. Where's Tiger Ali Singh when you need him?
Oh, he's out there somewhere.
So Gunther is heading to the ring, I guess. But this still eggs on the question, why leave Fabian Eichner if this is what you're going to do? You could have all of Imperium there. Not have Barthel be the hype man for Gunther.
What a waste. What a shame. What a bloody waste. Like, how do you do that?
Walter.
That makes no sense. Like, they were. And it was funny. The night or the night before, like, we were talking about them getting moved up. We were talking about, like, imagine them versus FTR and, like, a whole bunch of, like, just. And then they got broken up, and it was like, huh?
Yeah, it confused the hell out of me, and it had no payoff because that same week, Barthel and Walter were on SmackDown. It's just like, well, we're never going to see Eichner near Imperium again. Eichner is going to be an FBI 2.0 with Tony, not Soprano.
Not Soprano. Yeah, no, that's, yeah. That's disappointing. You had a good thing going, and how long were they champs for? Like, I don't know. It just seems like such a waste of such a pure tag team that they're lacking in WWE. Instead of mashing two people together, just you have somebody like you have a team that you just spent so much time building, and you just go, hey, let's throw it in the garbage. You're gonna go be a hype man, and Gunther, you're gonna kick ass.
Wait, I know I just got back. Did they change Walter's goddamn music?
I didn't even notice.
Is this the first time we're talking?
My volume's a little low. I didn't notice.
Well,
Mine's muted.
because I was at the back grabbing a drink. I'm paying attention a little more than usual, and I'm pretty sure they dropped the serenade, the symphony,
The
and
symphony.
now it sounds like an old 1950s war movie.
Wow. I didn't even realize that.
I'll listen for that when he wins the match.
Now, I saw this comment by Nick, and the reason, you couldn't have found any other Italians kicking around. You had to screw up Imperium to make the other. Like, why? You have one good team, leave it. Then go build another team. Now you got two teams.
Right? Like, how much time did you just spend, like, having them together, getting them over, letting them be monsters, and then just walk away? Like, so he can go do this? Like, that's insane. There's such bad business in my mind. Like, there's no logic to it whatsoever.
Yeah, no, I don't understand at all. It's like you had a good faction that was believable, that we've seen for years, and then it's just dropped with no explanation, and now 2 out of 3 of the members are on SmackDown doing nothing.
Well, yeah, I mean, to quote, sorry, I read the, not to quote, but like Chris was saying, we were talking about this the other night. Like, oh man, these guys moving up, going like, Imperium versus the Bloodline. You got, Imperium as the tag team would be amazing against some of the top teams out there. They were good. They were efficient. They were a nice mix. And now they're no more because apparently
You're out of here.
Italian kicking around. So they sent him over because he wasn't, Swiss, Austrian, German enough.
Wow.
Ludwig looks like one of the bobsledders.
To quote Vince,
I
you don't
know,
like
it's
what you
just
like.
I said it.
You
There's
like
no
what I
logic
tell you.
to it.
Hey, one at a time.
Sorry.
No, I don't.
To quote Vince, you don't like what you like. You like what I tell you to like. Pretty much. Uh-oh. I smell squash match. Get your stopwatches ready, folks.
Who is he fighting?
Teddy Goods.
Oh, Teddy Goods.
This is gonna be
Remember that name, folks.
Yeah, he might show up on Dark sometime.
Your new 24/7 champion, Teddy Goods.
Teddy Goods. Who the hell comes up with these names? Am I the only
Gunther
one?
less intimidating now that he's in better shape?
What's that?
Is Gunther a little less intimidating now that he's in better shape?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's a little less intimidating because now he just looks like your average 250-pound wrestler.
No, I don't think he looks average at all. He looks like a military dude. They're not far off with the attempted gimmick that they're going with. And even before they WWE-ized him, he was very much. Walter was. I personally don't think he lost anything with the weight. Now, a lot of people agree with you, Will. So, you're not necessarily, it's a viewpoint, but I think he just looks. I don't know. He looks like he would be like on the battlefield.
Yeah, I could kind of see that.
Oh, I didn't realize it was Ludwig Kaiser. Shit.
Oh, I didn't even know what his last name was.
Kaiser. Oh, your historical references are beautiful.
At least he has a last name.
Yeah, for now.
Listen, player.
Next month he'll be just Kaiser.
Listen, player. Teddy has got the goods. Holla, holla, holla.
I'm gonna give you a 10-man tag.
You go
Oh.
1-on-1 with Gunther.
See, I want like Walter Samoa Joe. I want
Yes.
Walter.
It's over.
I like Walter Roman as a concept, as an idea, as an angle. In my head, it looks excellent.
Yeah. But how long is it going to be until we see it, or do we actually see it?
Yeah, I don't know. Right? You've got him painted as this heel, so at some point, one of the two are going to have to turn. And I don't think Roman becomes a babyface if Walter steps up to him. I think too many people are loyal to Walter. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where he goes. Ends up just stuck kind of in the mid card for a while until they do eventually get a flip of one of them.
Yeah, like he'd have to become in babyface, in my humble estimation, to go after Reigns. Could you imagine being in that meeting? Hey guys, I got good news and I got bad news.
Oh my god.
Ludwig, the good news is you're going up to the main roster. The bad news is you're now a chaperone.
Gunther,
yeah.
Gunther, you're going to the main roster too. You're gonna kick ass. You're gonna face jobbers for a little while, and then you might have something later on the line. Eichner, I'm sorry, buddy. You're staying where you are.
Yeah, we got a plan for you.
We're not gonna tell you.
Why were we working so hard together for all this time?
Well, you could have like given a storyline or something to it. Like they didn't even do any of that. It was just like, okay, bye. We'll see you later. Maybe
it was
like
asinine.
He just walked out and like, see you later.
Now I'm Italian.
No, it was bad, man. Like this well-oiled machine that are just beating the shit out of everybody. Everybody. They're technically sound. They're physical. They're winning and winning and winning. The first time they had a disagreement, Eichner's like, screw this. I'm out. The first time.
It's like a high school relationship. First argument, it's over.
It's crazy. Crazy. We're getting another replay package.
Hooray. That's replay number 3, I believe.
Boom. Look, I have to say, I enjoy the Usos in a rivalry with two really good wrestlers.
Yes.
And I know Riddle doesn't get a lot of credit because of his character, but he's a good wrestler.
Yes.
Ooh, McIntyre and Riddle and Orton.
You would.
Is this shirt dirty?
No, I don't think so. Just weird white spots all over the place.
Is there an innuendo into his shirt?
No, I don't think so.
Kneel to the steel.
Kneel to the steel.
Okay.
You dirty bastard.
Dirty man.
I don't know. That's kind of just where my head went.
Dirty man.
Oh, he was in camouflage.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Coming out.
Here's Sami Zayn. He's hiding.
Man, these two might never break up.
L is for the losers in the writing room. A is for the asinine booking. Z is for how weekly shows put me to sleep. And Y is for why am I watching this crap? Lazy booking.
Lazy booking. Yeah, it's you know, there's what the hell? This show has lost its mind.
Your money making game is
Why was the bloody hell was that?
I was queuing something up and you forget your volume's on, so goddamn ads.
There you go. That wasn't doves this week. What was that? Was that bats? I don't think that was doves.
No, those are
And it
fish.
definitely wasn't Easter bunnies.
Those are fish.
So now they're switching up the butt pigeons are becoming other things.
Buttfish.
Buttfish.
Well, like the Easter bunnies made sense.
Well, obviously.
Why?
Wait. The what's made sense? Oh, the Easter bunnies made sense. No, they don't.
Yeah. No, but for that one occasion.
It was Easter.
We're
I
gonna
get it.
we're gonna have butt snowmen later.
Wait, what the hell were those?
What was what?
What?
I'm behind you guys. I just got the fish now.
No,
They were
See?
weird. They look like fishes with Riddle's face.
they look like fish with wings for me. They
Yeah,
look like normal fish.
fish with wings. Why are these snakes fighting each other?
Wait,
I think
fish
it's
don't
just-
have wings.
I think the reason for that AR for the snakes fighting each other is Randy trying to like kill Riddle, but Riddle just keeps dodging him or something like that.
There's a lot of references going around in the last 5 minutes or so, all circling around. Well, you know. Lot
Whoa,
of
where are you
euphemisms
going
in
with
the
that?
room.
Please explain.
A lot of euphemisms in the room. Tell
I
us
missed
more.
that one.
It is fish. Fish
I
with
think
wings.
you gotta explain it.
Fish with
Explain
wings.
A lot of that.
Oh.
A lot of that.
Oh.
Ah.
All right,
Feel,
clever.
feel. Yeah, let's go.
Dirty man.
Dirty.
Clever.
Wow.
Well, I'm back on commercial. You guys are ahead of me still. So,
Still on
how
commercial.
you feeling tonight?
I feel like I want to go and
Pretty
take a
damn
nap.
We'll
from the
walk-
show. But
Oh.
obviously with the stream is good. But I don't know.
Good answer.
Family Feud. I feel that.
It's Friday and it's Smackdown, so we got to entertain ourselves somehow.
Soundboard.
No, when are we getting the unification match with those two?
Backlash.
Backlash.
That's a backlash, right?
Yes.
Has that been
May
official?
8th.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. After they teased it twice.
Oh. Yes, at least this week they didn't advertise that they were going to fight tonight.
Well, no, we're getting Jay versus Riddle.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
We've seen, yeah, I guess.
That's what they do. They swap, right? So Jimmy versus Randy, then Randy versus
Yeah.
Jay, and then Riddle versus Jimmy. Then it's like shit.
Wait, Riddle faced Jimmy, and now Riddle's facing Jay. When is Randy gonna fight these Usos, man?
That's usually what happens with this team.
Randy just don't fight nobody.
I don't have to,
He'll
So
just
you go-
RKO them later.
right? Yeah, that's how it works usually.
He just slides in and, yeah,
Yeah.
gives him an RKO.
duh.
Saskatoon.
That's Randy Orton. All right, folks. We are rolling along. Don't forget, we're back here later tonight for Rampage. And then we are hitting you guys up with the podcast, Let's Rumble, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Hey.
Will, are you ready?
I am ready, but we're getting Xia Li package right now.
Oh, they changed.
Hey!
They changed her look.
Oh, no doubt. New name?
No, it's still Xia Li.
No, it said Jiley, yeah. And we got a question
She-
about her earlier. I believe.
Oh shoot, she looks like one of the Mortal Kombat characters though. Randy next
Yeah.
week most probably.
Yeah. I'm not gonna remember her name. There's so many characters.
Katana.
No, the green one.
Yeah,
Jade?
that's who I'm trying to think of. I just
Jane?
maybe.
No.
I'd have to look it up.
It's Jade. Okay, that's who she
Jade.
reminded me of. Yeah.
Randy's probably, because that's how they build. That's how they create these stories. Is just keep rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. They're still in the ring.
Yeah, the Usos are coming out right now. Winner takes all tag team championship unification match. Now just unify the women's titles and just get on with it.
Yes, let's keep this trend going. Any early predictions on who actually takes these titles?
Charlotte.
The tag titles?
What?
Oh no.
What?
Tag titles are definitely tag titles are definitely Usos.
I know she's good,
but no. Women's titles are definitely Charlotte. Tag team titles are definitely Usos. I should say that.
You don't think Ronda's going to tap her out?
Oh, well, it would either be Charlotte or Ronda because of how much they really love having Ronda be in the main spot. I don't know. If I had to choose, it would definitely, if I were to predict, it would definitely be Charlotte or Ronda.
It has to be Charlotte or Ronda.
No other established women's stars.
So with the Usos and the Bros, any chance that RK Bro takes this on a Backlash?
I don't think so. I think they want all members of the
I-
bloodline with unified gold.
I agree.
yeah. I think that's where it's headed. But why do you keep doing?
What?
Fuck, what was I gonna say there?
I'm ruining the show.
You made him forget.
With the rumor, because we read something the other day there about them not merging the rosters, they're gonna stick to the black brand split. What?
Yes.
Like, when do you see? Like, are they still gonna get rid of the titles? Like, the go to one title, or do you think there's eventually gonna just go back like natural?
I think they'll go back natural when the bloodline sort of fizzles out.
You think so? Shit, I hope not. I don't mind them.
Somehow they'll lose them.
I don't mind if the champions, the tag champions, the heavyweight champion, the women's champion, if they go from show to show, and basically whoever is the top female or male on each show when they get to the like any other sport, like UFC, when you get to number 2 and you get to that top spot in line with the champion, then the champion shows up, you have your angle with the champion, or you have your match with the champion, depending on the circumstance. And I think it builds a lure. It makes everybody look like they're actually competing for something.
Yeah.
Interesting. You don't think they have too much? Well, the tag team, I think you could do it no problem. I guess, and if it's Roman, yeah, I guess, yeah, that works. But if it's anybody else right now, like, I don't know. Do you think they have too many people?
Nope. They're running out of people. That's why we keep saying the same goddamn people all the time.
They keep firing people.
Yeah. Maybe this is why we should use our mid-card titles.
Give one of them to the ladies.
Huh.
Who do you think's winning this match? I got Riddle.
Riddle.
Jay. Who won on Raw?
Squash match.
I forget.
I watched it. Why can't I remember?
Because nobody was paying attention. I can't remember either.
SmackDown last week, it was Riddle against Jay.
Whoa.
No, against Jimmy, my bad.
Are you Jimmy?
One of them.
I just can't seem to remember which Uso he faced.
Oh, the
What
Usos are
is
so
this?
good. So good.
Oh,
Commercial break.
yeah. Now we're back on commercial.
I'm still getting action, so I feel like I'm winning.
How are
Technically,
you
yes.
so far behind?
Man, every week when we watch SmackDown, I'm like, sometimes it varies, but I'm generally behind.
Who did you piss off at Fox?
I don't know. Fox is not my friend.
Ah, I see what you did there.
But yeah, what else is going on? There's a whole
Now,
bunch
do you
of
think?
news. What?
Do
What?
you think Solo's coming up to take one of the mid card titles? Maybe does the same thing.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do
Is he?
this.
You just want to merge all the titles.
Yes, I do. I hate having so many belts, and I hate having them mean nothing. I hate watching guys like Finn Balor and Ricochet, and the list goes on. But these Nakamura, these meaningless title runs that don't matter. The other day, me being me, just I'm watching a countdown of the ranked Intercontinental titles champions. That was a mouthful and hard for me to get out, apparently. But the IC champs, the top IC champs ever, and watching through the ranking, you remember
Jericho.
but you remember how bad they were fought for, the matches that were had, how intense people, like how badly people wanted that belt, and now it's nothing.
Oh yeah. You go back to like Razor and like when Austin and like all those kind of like the 90s and even like the late 80s, like those mattered. And like Razor, like he was like the stepping stone to the next level, and you had to go through him. So like it was a very important match, and that's how they made it seem.
Hey, Ronnie, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone else, for tuning in. As always, spending a little bit of your Friday night with us. We are rolling along. I would say we're puttering along a little bit here, Chris.
Yeah, it's just uninteresting because we've seen it's a lot of repeating.
I
Like you said,
that.
even the Ronda Charlotte start to the night, like we've seen that before. We've seen this before in different variations. It's just kind of very like just rinse and repeat. So
Yeah, been there, done that, doing it again.
there should be better ways, in my opinion, to further your storyline than just keep recycling the same match over and over again. Like that's not what makes a rivalry good, right? There should be more to this than just we keep beating each other in the ring. Now we're gonna actually fight as tag teams.
Yeah, no, it's a different approach, that's for sure, but it's the same pattern month to month. And again, I think maybe it's just like, well, you know what? People buy tickets just on, the nostalgia of going to a wrestling show, or, we make enough viewers that we made $1 billion. So we'll just cycle, and that's it. But it lacks star power. It lacks any genuine kind of standouts, with a couple exceptions at this point. And again, it's just because of the way they're presented.
But even like you said it coming into this match, like before this match started, about it's cool to see the Usos actually have two guys to actually wrestle, like besides the New Day, pretty much, like a good team to go against. But wouldn't you like some backstage stuff, some attacking, some jumping, some right? Instead of this just showing up, we're taking videos of us in our cars pulling in and walking. Oh, now we're gonna go to the ring and okay, don't have a 15-minute match. Have a 10-minute segment in the back where you're just brawling, or the Usos are jumping them, or right? Have
Yeah.
them fight somebody else and get screwed over by the other team. Something
Amen. Good old wrestling angle, right?
like it's not rocket science.
Right. You fight either the heel fights, a decent babyface team, and the baby faces somehow foil it and cause a bit of trouble for them, and the unlikely babyface team gets the W over the heels. Everybody chuckles, or you go the other way and the babyface, gets screwed. There's some distraction, misdirection, and they get screwed, and everybody's upset. Beautiful angle. Build your storyline without all four people that are involved in the pay-per-view match being at the goddamn ring. Like you can do it in not this setting.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody would be upset about, okay, we didn't get another match, but at least, like, I don't think anybody would be upset about that. What do you have to complain about? Like, that's, in my mind, a way better, like, it's way more interesting to watch than this.
Yep. Because you're going to see these moves. You're going to see these combinations. You're going to see these holds again on when they do it. I keep wanting to say this weekend, but this weekend is Rebellion.
Yes,
Floating
Rebellion is this weekend. But no, yeah, you're just going to see it with a second person.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just doubles.
Yep. Well, it's like this, right? So you see a floating bro. It's a secondary move. You don't expect him to win with it. But here we are. We're watching him kick out. And then when he does it again on the week on the weekend of the pay-per-view, there you are again going, oh, he's not going to lose to this move. He kicked out of it. Right? But it's that perception of, oh shit, what's going to happen? That's what sells matches.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're asking too much. I don't think it
No.
Right? Yeah, no, that's a very good point. Yeah, especially because it's going to be it's so it's so close to the pay-per-view. Like,
yeah,
you're seeing with these two teams, especially like Orton is very choreographed. Maybe that's why like he has this routine and he doesn't go very far from it. Right? Usos are kind of similar that way. Riddle's becoming like they have their routines and they're very. 5 weeks later, you're like, oh, do we even really want to see this tag team match? Because like I said, it's just two of them doing it in the ring, or four. Like
you said, you've seen all the transitions. Like one of the things is, oh, nice neck breaker. Holy shit.
And it's a shame because this would probably we'd probably be here talking about this being a good match.
Yeah, it is a good match. It is a great match, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I mean. The Riddle can wrestle. He's underrated. People just write him off because of the character, but I mean, he goes. He had good matches with AJ Styles when he first got up. What?
I like his character.
It can be a bit much.
No,
but it's grown on me. It's just crazy. It's so crazy to see Randy as like the hapless baby face, like up in the crowd, and it's so crazy to see it. The Rock and Triple H feud for the IC belts, one of my favorite IC belt feuds.
Yes,
and Triple H is as I was growing up, Triple H was my kind of favorite to watch during that era. Huge Triple H fan. And this Sunday we are doing a walk, Wrasslin down memory.
Are you paying attention to the ending of this match? Sorry.
Fuck.
Are you kidding? I don't know if you're there yet.
Oh, I'm there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted you to see it because I knew you were looking this way.
It always feels like it feels like rounding third base and getting picked off. Like that's what it feels like, and you can take that any which way you want, people. It's a sports analogy, but I don't care. But yeah, it feels like you're rounding third base and get the red light. Like, meh. No status, no nookie. You're not in. Like, that's what it feels like. Every time they do it. You cannot find a better way to end this match, right? Like, Randy couldn't have grabbed his foot or did like something, anything. No, couldn't do it. It kills me.
It lacks all.
And we just saw Godzilla
creativity.
roll up.
That's why I laughed. That's why I really laughed. That's tuner like.
Man,
What in the blue hell is going on tonight?
they called my bluff. I threatened to quit. Now they gave 2 roll ups. They really want me off this channel. No.
They're listening.
Son of a bitch. Oh, look, they are listening.
So now, who are they fighting?
I think we're going to talk about Rhea Ripley and Liv breaking up.
Yeah.
Again, another stupid. Like, I want the turn. I want it to happen.
Okay, but how long? Like, maybe I'm just forgetful sometimes. How long was Rhea and Liv together?
A month and a half, maybe. It was a blink. Didn't they get together right before Mania? Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Like,
so, like,
maybe 2 months.
Them even breaking up is right. Like, that's not even a tag team. Like that's.
Well, what's it? Well, shit. Ripley was in another tag team 3 months ago. Like, what are we doing? She doesn't seem like a team player.
Her partners.
Maybe go solo.
Well, that's that's where it seems like it's going now. Obviously,
but
that's it's my thing. My question was, who now goes after these two?
Oh, who cares? Yeah, I care not even a little bit. Oh, it sucks. People are gonna be mad at me. People love negative. Sasha. I cannot get into Sasha. Never have, never will. I don't know. She just grinds my gears. Naomi, she's all right. She just can't. She needs a heater. Maybe Sasha's her heater.
I don't mind Sasha as a heel. And I don't mind her in the ring. Like, I think she can go in the ring. She's had so many great matches, but I'd rather her be a heel than a baby face.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't like her as a baby face at all. Feels very unnatural. Yo, CJ, what is up? Good to see you. And to everybody else out there, thank you for tuning in to the Wrestling for Life Network. We're back on commercial, getting another little package here. So, Randy's 20th anniversary celebration. Oh, you know what happens at the 20th anniversary celebration. But it won't. It won't happen this time because it's before Backlash.
Yeah. No, I don't. I said that earlier. They may never break these two up. Just like, look at the new T-shirts. They're over. The fans love them. They're behind this new policy change.
Yeah, right? Like, let's talk about it. The WWE, major tight asses usually. Like, everyone talks about the PG era and walking a very fine line and not upsetting sponsors, blah, 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 on a 420 T-shirt marketed by 2 of their superstars. And it was great. It was actually really cool and really well done. It was like, cool. Yeah, why not? Absolutely. It's spot on. I mean, are you surprised?
Oh, yeah, 100% surprised that they're doing it. Like, that's usually like a knockoff T-shirt you find somewhere like that somebody made themselves. But like, right? Not WWE. Like, they've been so anti anything to do with that. Like,
with anything.
Yeah, no, it's pretty surprising. But I guess at this point, like, you got Riddle walking around with no eyes. So,
well, and they kind of played the whole gimmick with MSK and made some jokes. And now, is that them going more 14 plus, 14A kind of idea?
No, I think it's just becoming so accepted, especially like the big thing, like they're not drug testing for it anymore. So like, how much fines have they given Randy Orton over the years? Like, all right, just
Were
like
they really
fucking
though?
do it.
Were they really? Maybe a couple here and there, just
I
for the
don't.
book. Or if they were mad
Maybe
at
at
him, used it
first,
against
but
him.
like,
Right?
maybe at
Yeah.
first, the first few years, because I heard one story, him and I believe it was RVD, they would just go and pay the whole like year's worth of fines in one.
Right?
They were just like, here, get it out of the way.
Yeah. I heard about guys doing that like in the dressing rooms and stuff. Like paying like, listen, the fine is $5,000 for smoking in here, so we're gonna do it. Here's the money.
Oh yes, yeah. When they go in arenas and stuff, yeah.
The old days where everybody was ripping darts pre-match.
Oh well. Speaking of that, no, side note here, Guy Lafleur passing away is a sad story today.
Wow,
And he is very well known for smoking all over arenas. During games. Right?
Imagine, right? It's so funny.
Oh, in between periods, like Joe Sakic was saying, like you'd smoke in their like hotel room. You just like didn't matter.
Did not matter. So yeah, no, it was very sad news today. But we are back from commercial, or you've probably been back for 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, a few seconds. Fans are behind these two. They're cheering, they're chanting.
Are they really? The WWE universe can be so easily amused sometimes. Damn, I want to know when Bailey and Asuka will return. Maybe they come back as a tag team. Come on, bring them back. There's nobody. Where's Alexa? Where's Asuka? Where's Bailey? Lacey Evans, I'm not quite.
Where'd Nikki go?
Nikki, well, who cares? Unless she's going to give up that superhero gimmick, who cares?
Well, yeah, let's go insane again. Let's go. Let's see Crazy Nikki.
They should have put Ripley with Liv, kept them together, made them more heelish, and added Crazy Nikki. Like they turned Nikki evil. And Nikki goes back to being a psychopath like Butch. And then you got yourself a nice little women's faction.
Ooh.
Speaking of tag teams, Dax and Wheeler are going to wrestle. Why? What are you seeing that I'm not?
Yeah, that was surprising to me. I'm not ruining it for you.
True.
Well, see,
hey,
CJ, I want them to win though.
Natty just everywhere. Was she having a retirement lap?
No, I don't think so.
No, I'm just kidding.
Like Mae Young.
I like this tag team. I like this tag team a lot. And I know CJ not feeling the Natty vibes. Her face is so new.
I dig it. Like they're two pure wrestlers that can just out wrestle everybody. And that's why I want them to win, but they're not going to.
I agree with the matchup between these four is not great, CJ. That being said, Natty does not pair with Baszler. I kind of disagree. I kind of like what Chris said about the technical side of them and kind of the veteran, old school technical wrestler, full of submissions. And I mean, I think Shayna adds I don't like Natty with the mic. I think that stopped Natty from being a superstar. And Shayna's been doing nothing, so I don't mind this at all. I like this team. It's better than the other team, but they're doing all right.
100%. Just they can out wrestle everybody, and like that's why I'd give them the belts. Oh shit!
Right on, Surf. Right
and
on.
That is very cool, Surf. Okay, tomorrow. That's pretty cool.
Right on.
Get
Tell
some
him I said
pictures.
hi, and the Wrestling for Life Network would like to talk to him.
100%. Any day, anytime.
CJ, why don't you
Wyatt
think they
family
match
reunion.
up? I'm curious. Why you don't like this combo. Be a good
Wyatt
match. I think
family
it would be good.
reunited some. This match? No, because they're just gonna make Madcap like squash him or some shit.
Oh, I don't even know what the hell we're doing with Madcap. How is Madcap getting a push? That's amazing.
Oh. Cool.
I don't know what's cool.
Great.
I'm
Now he's
distracted
coming
by
out
that.
to the ring.
Wait, what?
Now he's coming out to the ring.
Oh, goody.
Woo!
I know we're the same. Plus, Natty can't wrestle. Second, Shayna should have been champion. I agree with the
there we
Shayna part. I think many would agree. Disagree with the whole Natty can't wrestle. That's a tough one. I mean, she might be the best female to ever do it.
Yeah, she's the last person to come out of the Heart Dungeon.
Canadian bias.
Yeah, maybe a little, but no, just
What is this?
pure ability in the ring. I'd put her up there with over a lot of people. Just the pure in ring ability. To your point, her mic skills have always sucked.
All right, so he's got his own like stuff going on now. Great joke teller, by the way. If you're wondering about Madcap Moss, one of the fun facts is he's a great joke teller.
He makes himself
we gotta
laugh
see
a lot.
these
I know
assholes
that.
every week too. This night's not going well. Their fighting styles are nowhere. I read that one. Yeah. No, CJ. I mean, I like that. I love when people bring their opinion to the table. I don't know. I don't love Natty as a. I don't see Natty as a champion. When she does cut a promo or anything, her promo skills never really evolved and got better or compelling. Naomi's kind of very similar to me in that category where they're not great when they talk, but if they have someone like Sasha kicking around, the problem now is Shayna's not like she's all right on the microphone. Yeah, no, in the ring as far as technical ability, Natty's one of the best ladies to ever kind of pull it off, in my humble estimation. So, I mean, at least the women's tags are getting a bit of a shot. Like, will they be the pre-show at Backlash or actually at Backlash or next week on SmackDown?
I'm guessing beyond. If they're being defended on back or at Backlash, I think they'll be on the show with Sasha. I think it'll be there.
Okay.
Especially with Natty going down to NXT as well. Just a little bit more spotlight.
Yeah.
Make her seem a little bit more important.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Liberty.
But no, I like the team. I think even when we first seen them at like Mania, I kind of wanted them to win it.
Yeah.
I didn't want Sasha and Naomi to win it as much as I knew they were going to win it.
Yeah, I struggle with babyface Sasha. I think that's the biggest problem with that tag team. I think if they really dug into being heels again, and again, I'm all for adding a third. So it's crazy.
What if they join the bloodline
together?
Why not? They're the tag champions.
Do it. Do it. I'm in. Screw it. Give them all the gold.
Well, Naomi's like just Sasha just goes because she's a part of it.
Yeah, I'm down. Screw it. Let's do it.
And then I guess eventually Naomi goes over on Sasha when they split up.
There you go. This is
I don't
so
know. It just popped into my head. I think that could work.
There you go.
Are you
I'm going to ask
ready?
him some questions about his
Nashville,
cryptic
Tennessee.
tweets and pictures. Yeah, I mean, Bray Wyatt made a lot of headlines today about, or not today, the last couple days about his tweets, about the red circle. A lot of people speculating. What does it all mean? Means Bray Wyatt's a smart man and likes messing with people.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what you expect, or at least hope from him. So I like seeing it, but yeah, I don't think anybody besides himself knows what exactly he's hinting at this moment.
Yeah.
I just hope it means he's getting closer. Why is she smiling so much?
Who? You're ahead of me. It's way too many smiling people. They're all way
You'll
too
see
happy.
the promo, and you're gonna be like,
Oh,
they're
God,
so
they
happy.
ruined her. They softened everything about her. Lightened her hair. How do you show us these video package where every clip she looks like she got the looks like a badass. She got the dark eyeshadow and shit. She looked like she's gonna destroy people, and then you clip to this new lady with highlights. You're like, that's not the same woman. Got a haircut.
No,
She's
she's not looking as intimidating as she did in NXT.
Oh, they suck. They really suck. I don't like
But like, I don't get it. Okay.
I don't like Raquel Gonzalez or Rodriguez. I like Raquel Gonzalez. Can we go back to her?
Okay, change the name, but why do you got to change the whole complete character?
Again, why are you not developing that character that's going to be on the main roster in NXT? Her look, her attitude, her name. Why are you not developing that from day one? Day one.
Yeah, at least like bring them up and see if that character translates to the fans on a bigger stage. And then if it doesn't, maybe you go to plan B, or you start changing a little bit. Right? And I'm not saying even anything about the name. Change the name all you want, but character wise, like if it doesn't work, yeah, then you vary from the plan a little bit, or you go completely Ezekiel and Elias kind of thing. But like, you don't waste all that time and then just throw it away. That's silly.
No, it doesn't make any sense. But I mean, that's my point. Like, you just simply lock into who. Again, it might always work, but your developmental is now on national TV. Don't forget that. Like, that's a big part of this. Is you can get a good reaction, a good vibe, and again, you shouldn't be calling up anybody that's not over there up to your roster. So if you have time, okay, you're going to be this character. Oh, it's not working. Okay, we're going to do this with you. Great. That's what you do in developmental. But you should be developing the character you want to transition with some fanfare to the main roster and continue to grow as that character. You figure you bring up this young budding star. They've worked their ass off to be so-and-so doing such and such. They finally get the call up. It's already nerve-wracking enough that they got to make that transition to the big show. Hi, Paul White. How you doing? But you get called up, and then you're told, on top of the anxiety of making that transition, oh, we're going to completely change your hair, your makeup, your look, your attitude. You're going to smile more. Everything that you've been, like, everything you haven't been doing, we're going to get you to do it now. You'll be fine. Why? Then they're more likely to suck, more likely to be nervous, more likely to be unnatural, and you're more likely to release them. Case in point, 84 people up to 147 people.
No, it makes no sense. Like when the Goldbrand was doing it, and when that all you had Big E, and they stayed with it, and even if it did, like Big E's a perfect example where it wasn't really working, and they varied a little bit, and you now get Big E from New Day, and it's right like to me, Big E's a perfect example.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying, but see you in a second. He's out. Chris will be back with us momentarily. Big shout out to LJ, Ali, and Will, who are also kicking around. But if you haven't checked it out, folks, we do have the news update for today up. The ladies jumped on live and gave us another episode of the news. All the kind of juicy gossip that's going on in the wrestling world. Some funny stories. And Madcap picks up the win. Speaking of funny stories. Madcap with the W. Madcap getting a push. The finisher is the punchline. A twist on a neck breaker. Interesting. Oh, you knew that was coming. Why weren't you watching your back? Here we go. Backlash. Madcap versus Corbin. Meh. Anybody out there going, oh, I can't wait for this match? I don't know, folks. I think Corbin had a lot of potential as a heel. I think if he's going back to being a benevolent little pain in the ass to everybody, it may work. I'm a little surprised about Madcap's push because I really hate the character. Can you hear Pat McAfee? Anyone else out there listening to Pat McAfee right now losing their mind? He called him an asshat, a rat bastard. Uh-oh, what the hell? What is happening? Sammy is knocking on the dressing room of Roman Reigns. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back into commercial. I will say again, folks, I hope you are having a wonderful weekend and you are kind of enjoying the show. If you're not at least enjoying what WWE is giving you, hopefully you're enjoying what we are bringing to the table. But yeah, I hope everyone out there is having a fantastic Friday night. Hope you're feeling good. Hope the vibe is nothing but positive, folks. And do keep in mind, we're here all weekend long, and we will be doing Impact Wrestling Rebellion tomorrow. We are also most likely, depending on timing, going to peek in at some GCW. They have a bunch of events going on this weekend, so we're going to try and cover some of those as well. But tune in, enjoy, folks, and by all means, like we would say, a referral is a very nice thing. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody you know. We are here. If they like wrestling and they want some content, this is the place to get it. We're always having a good time, and we got more coming your way, folks. With that being said, the clock is ticking along. The night is going along. Is anybody riveted? Is anybody like, oh, I really like this segment? Did anything happen in this show that was anything appealing? Anybody happy with any portion of this show? Riddle and Jay? Yeah. The ending sucked, but the match itself didn't. Just because the owners can't write, the writers can't put together a good ending to a match. It's their way of trying to keep it. Well, a roll up means he got lucky, and it just makes everyone look bad when you constantly do it. Dun, dun, dun. Man, the commercials are brutal. You got me. Oh, good. Spicy chicken McNuggets are back, folks. There's a free plug for you, McDonald's, like you need it. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know. How are you feeling? Are you looking forward to this weekend? We can talk about that as well. Impact, the last 4 pay-per-views. If I recommend anything to anybody, tune in for the Impact Rebellion on Saturday. They have not failed to deliver in the 3 or 4 pay-per-views in a row now. They've been solid. I expect this one to be no different with all the Forbidden Door shit and bouncing around and everything else and people coming and going. Who knows what's going to happen at Impact? And I'm looking forward to this pay-per-view, and I'm really looking forward to the main event.
No, the Moose Josh Alexander thing. I've said it a couple times. Maybe my favorite storyline of, well, at this point, almost 2 years with the way it's all kind of gone together.
Yeah.
They've just been knocking it out of the park every pay-per-view for 5-6 months maybe. Like, it's just been outstanding. So yeah, it's gonna be a great show. The card is stacked, and I can't wait.
Absolutely. Make a wish. There's Drew. Was there anything earlier in the show where it was Sammy that I missed somehow? Why is Sammy knocking on Roman Reigns' door? Did he talk about it? Did he hint at it? Was there something there that I don't know about?
Not that I remember. He did it. No, that was Drew, wasn't it? He knocked on somebody's door, and wasn't that Drew?
But that was something completely different. That was Adam Peely when the next person walks through the door. But he's just before the commercial there, he was going over to Roman Reigns' locker room and was going to knock on the door, and I was a little surprised.
Wait, they're talking about it now. He's going to ask him to fight Drew for him.
Oh, why?
He's going to ask for help. Is this how they get Roman and Drew together? But what about Shinsuke?
I don't know. I don't know how that works out.
Did I miss the Shinsuke Roman match?
No. Or did we all miss it?
Or maybe he spends a couple of weeks doing this while he's fighting Shinsuke, but then doesn't that really just kind of
distract?
Roman, how you doing? Hey, great to see you. Can I just start first and foremost by saying,
what is happening? Anybody? Oh, about the Lumberjacks. Oh. He was hiding behind the back, and when Drew and Randy and Riddle were talking, completely missed that part. I don't know where I went, Thomas, but thank you for helping.
No, I seen him hiding because he was like camouflaged into the tanks. But yeah, I guess my volume was too low. I couldn't hear. No, it's funny because you couldn't, like, it was just his ginger head. Like he almost like camouflaged into the propane tanks.
There you go. Interesting.
So is this
Sammy and the Usos next week versus Drew and RK Bro? Yeah, I could actually see that being a thing.
all offering services for help?
Well, there we go. Sammy's good though. He's ridiculous. I think Sammy joins the bloodline. Screw it. Know how you always have like one member that doesn't quite make sense.
Hart.
Yeah, like the one guy you're like, wait,
what
happened? The defector. You have somebody. You have somebody bail out and join the other team. Owen Hart
why not?
was one of the best examples.
What'd he say?
I acknowledge you. I need you to recognize me, which is a pretty cool.
No, what
line.
did Roman just say?
I
What
wasn't
does
there
Roman
yet.
say at the end?
I'll tell you in a second. You made me miss it.
I thought he said, "Look,
Go away, or I'll think
No.
about it. And I don't know. Nice Will Smith reference. Oh, I get it.
oh, we're getting another story from Lacey Evans."
I don't know, man. Nice Birdman reference. That's it. Put some respect on my name. Roman demands it. So, yeah, I guess the Usos are going to be lumberjacks. Yeah, see, I don't like this. I don't like what they're doing with this. And, like, building a baby face with, like, it's not. It's dropping the sympathy card. It's giving us the American Idol preamble to some teenager with angst. Her just standing
Do you
in front of
think
a
it's gonna
screen,
work?
like, what's that?
Do you think it's gonna work? Like the fans are actually gonna?
Why isn't she sitting down?
Yeah.
It seems like she's reading.
No, I don't get the reading vibe. I just get
Yeah.
like the presidential speeches in front of the flag. Like, I don't get the reading vibe. I just think they're going for that like military staying in front of the flag feel.
To this day, I do my own makeup before shows because from a young age, I learned that if you want something done right,
Ugh.
you do it yourself.
It's just such a
I don't
terrible.
know.
It sucks.
I like the Southern Belle. I think they like.
Oh, I just
They
don't
should
like
have
what they're.
stayed there.
I just don't like what they're doing with this, with the standing. Like, why not have her interviewed, like sitting down with Michael Cole? Michael, hey, Lacey, you've been gone for a while. Yeah, Michael, I was away. I became a mother. I realized that whole Southern Belle gimmick I had was just pretend, and that I need to be myself, and then give us all this.
I
But her
like
just
it.
standing up in front of a screen
like
like
it.
she's giving a deposition sucks. See, look, CJ on my page. CJ feels me.
No, I'm so disappointed. I was a big fan of and what you just said. Yes, do like the Mankind things, like the Mankind interview with Jim Ross. Like,
Yeah,
that would be way better than this.
yeah.
But I still think they should have just left the Southern Belle alone, or somehow just do it a different way.
Well, why don't they do what they've been doing with other superstars and send her to Pat McAfee's show? There you go. You got 1 hour. Tell your story. Make fans love you. You've done it with other people.
Yeah.
You did it with your WrestleMania angle. Let's go.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it
That's a good
feels
way
like
to-
she's reading a teleprompter. Like, for me, the pauses and it's her. And again, it just doesn't. It's not like me telling you my story, right? Hey, dude, I was born in Canada, blah 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 blah. Life was hard. It's very like, back in 1972, my dad would fall asleep with cigarettes in his hand. I hated it. Like, I don't like it.
See, I didn't get that. I've never really had a problem with Lacey Evans on the mic.
Maybe I'm just being too picky.
But no, I didn't. I don't know. I didn't get that vibe.
That's exactly what I thought when I first saw it. Wait, don't they already have that logo? She shows up with a tattoo on her neck. I quit.
All
Look
right.
at this.
You've been saying that a lot tonight.
I know, because they keep calling my bluff.
That's funny.
CJ, yeah, valid, buddy. Yeah.
Or we the people.
We the people. Oh my God!
Right?
Listen, it's all about the
is that
presentation, and again, I think we talked about it earlier. It just, bro, it comes off lazy.
lazy? How though?
Because I mean, they just stood her up in front of a goddamn green screen and said, "Go." I mean, it doesn't take
Okay.
that much more effort to come up. Look, you put Alexa Bliss through therapy for 4 weeks for no reason. Why couldn't we do it with Lacey? Fuck, it's brutal. It's
I
so
guess,
bad.
yeah.
And then, like, who does that? Like, dude, scared the shit out of me. But what? Oh, I had
Getting shit out
something.
of you.
I don't know if you heard it. Something buzzed by the house.
Oh no.
Yeah, anyway, the point is, yeah, I just don't like the presentation of it. And to stand up in front of everybody and just unload all your dirty laundry. And now everybody's supposed to what? Cheer for you out of pity? Is that what you're going for here? Is this the pity angle? Oh, well, then I went to the military and I became strong and tough and I fight for me. And you can do it too. Like,
They're going for that all-American girl, I guess, but it's just, yeah. I think there's a better way to do it.
Comes off phony, bro. It comes off phony. And if they just let her be in a different setting to do that, I don't think she'd be so, to me, so stiff.
Well, she's the military. She's supposed to be stiff.
No, I not good, bro. But
Next
we
week
got,
on SmackDown,
what are you getting?
we're getting preview for Shanky versus Ricochet next week for the
Really?
championship.
Oh wow! Bye belt. Shanky gonna win.
Beat the clock. I quit challenge
What do you mean?
between Ronda and Charlotte.
Why? What do you mean?
What is that in?
What, are you gonna have a mini I Quit match?
Are they gonna face opponents and see who gets like?
Oh, okay.
Can make that's the only like they're gonna face like other stranger like other people and then who can do it faster.
They both have to beat up Drew Gulak,
Or maybe it's Drew Gulak.
right? It's Drew Gulak. They're gonna ship Drew out like the sheep he is. Meh. Poor man. Poor
Like
man.
who did he piss off? Who did he like?
Vince was probably like, "Who the hell are
Poor
you?"
guy. Go get beat up by Charlotte and Ronda.
I'm gonna grab a drink, bro. I'll be right back in a second. Amuse the people.
Yes, sir. Take your time. We are getting McIntyre with his stupid sword. Like I get your like I'm Scottish, I'm Irish. Like I dig the kilt. Like it doesn't mean I want to see you walk around with a sword or a rock or bagpipes. And that's just like I don't get it. Like why does he need the sword? Just get rid of it. Especially like walking around with it backstage. Okay, maybe come out to the ring with it, sure. But I don't know. I don't think there's any kind of need for the sword. And now, do you think Sammy somehow weasels his way out of this one? Whether it's with the Usos helping him or something, but somehow he finds his way through the Lumberjacks and I don't know, causes maybe a brawl outside with all of them, sneaks out on the other side of the ring. Or does McIntyre actually get his hands on Sammy? I'm guessing he will at least a little bit. Do the Usos actually get involved? Does Roman get involved? Oh, I do like Sammy's music still. I'm surprised they haven't changed it, but I guess I don't know. He still kind of does the same entrance and stuff, but I don't know. I like his music. McIntyre's happy. McIntyre's standing there waiting. Oh, Viking Raiders. Surprised they're not laying on the floor like they normally are. I'm sure they will be at some point during this match. There is no Butch. Butch has still not come back. But Sheamus is outside the ring. Ridge Holland. You got the New Day, RK Bro. Sammy almost tripped, or somebody may have grabbed his foot. I'm not too sure what happened there. There was looked like a little bit of a stumble. And Sammy gets his wish. The Usos are making their way down to the ring. Now, am I wrong? Did we see any kind of Shinsuke Roman interaction tonight? Or has it been all focused on the tag team belts? I know I was having some issues in the beginning, and I might have. Did they just kill that storyline? Are they not going to fight? Was it just the hug? That's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe, if this somehow does turn into Roman McIntyre, that's kind of a shame that you just move on from Shinsuke like that. And McIntyre's having his way with Sam. He did try and get away. The Lumberjacks threw him back. And now he is getting chopped. Now McIntyre's outside of the ring. And he's getting attacked by Sheamus and Ridge. Oh, there seems to be a lot more good guys than bad guys outside the ring. Interesting. We are now going to a commercial with 13 minutes left. So, yeah, I kind of getting this feeling that either Sammy's going to somehow weasel a victory with whether it's the Usos or RK Bro, somehow that gets involved, that whole situation. Somehow either Sammy runs away or Sammy gets the pin. That's kind of where I'm leaning towards at the moment. I'm a little confused at the moment with the whole Shinsuke Roman thing. Now that I didn't actually realize it was this close to the end. So I don't know. Were you guys looking forward to seeing Shinsuke Roman? Because I kind of was. Like, as much as I didn't think Shinsuke had any chance of winning, I still thought it could have been a good match. A little change for Roman. Right? Not many people have the style of Shinsuke, so to see him go against Roman it'd be kind of cool to me. I'm a big fan of Shinsuke. I think he's been kind of misused, and he he didn't need to be in a tag team, and like even his runs as mid card champion and stuff at times, it was just kind of filler and just fighting the same people over and over and over again. So, but he hasn't really been spotlighted at all tonight. Maybe Roman comes out and then we see it. But yeah, I figured thinking about it that Roman and McIntyre, they would wait for that big UK show that's coming up. Because like you would want your biggest star from there to be in one of your key matches, and what's a bigger match than going up against Roman Reigns? Once again, does he win? I don't think so. I've been saying I think he keeps the belt till I've been saying Mania when he goes against The Rock, and he goes over on The Rock. So that means he's gonna have it for over a year. That part of the plan kind of makes me hesitate a little bit, because then who beats him after that? I don't know. Maybe by that point, Braun Breaker, and you got some other people up. Maybe Rock Roman, it doesn't have a title involved and he loses it beforehand. But I think they're trying to do some kind of Bruno Sammartino run where he has it for half a decade. He has it for 4 years, something crazy. They are trying to cement him. He may not end up with the most title reigns ever, but he's going to end up with probably the longest title reign ever.
Well, what are we at? 600 days or some shit like that?
Already, right? So you add in another year, 300 and whatever it'd be right now, 45 days or whatever it is. Way less than that, but yeah. So that takes it up to almost 1,000, and
It's pretty cool though. I'm looking forward to this. The 25th anniversary of Orton.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Like
I'm getting old, bro.
Like I remember when he first came in. Like now to see it 20 like that, his whole career, at least like the Undertaker and like some Triple H, like I missed some of their career. Now you may not have, but like I missed some of their careers where
No.
Now I'm seeing like full careers, like start to finish, and that's crazy.
It really is.
And yeah, it makes you kind of feel old.
Both
yeah,
men are.
I asked. Sorry, a question while you were gone there, and you kind of typed the question in. But is that not like what is going on with Shinsuke Roman? Was it just a hug off, and now it's just forgotten about?
What, Shinsuke pop up in the dressing room and beat him up while the goons are busy?
Well, no, he's out in the ring.
Wait, what?
Shinsuke's at ringside. He's right there.
That's weird.
Oh, see, this is what I thought would happen. Was all hell would break loose, and Sammy gets either the pin or he gets away.
If it's a roll up.
Well, see, that would make sense, though.
Oh,
okay, there you go. No, there was so many more good guys out there at one point than bad guys. I don't know where Jinder just came from, but now it looks a little more even.
Like, why is Shinsuke fighting Rich Holland?
Oh, you know what's coming now. That's pretty impressive. He's a big guy.
Jinder. And Nakamura just
What's he doing?
randomly.
Run away.
What is happening? Is that Mansoor?
Go. Yeah, he's out there as well. Yeah.
There's guys looking around. They don't even know who to fight because there's not an even number of heels and baby faces.
No, there wasn't. When at first it until Jinder, it's like they forgot they were supposed to go out or something.
Right.
But it was the Usos and Sheamus and Holland.
McIntyre took everybody out. Wait. Sammy can't leave. They did that on Raw.
So this is how
they
they're
did
gonna
that
end.
on Raw.
What a weird. But that's the point. Now just watch, you butthead.
Bullshit.
No, watch. I'm ahead of you, so I have to. But what a silly way to end. Oh, and here we go.
Oh, for Christ's sake. But
Wait,
that's
what?
how you ended your last show.
What?
And why is Jinder beating up Drew?
I don't know.
They just finished telling Sammy, you're going to fight this man in a cage, and he gets mugged by two other guys.
I have no explanation for it. Just because they were bad guys and they were outside. Like, I don't know. Get
But
rid
how
of the
do
damn
you
sword.
end? How do you end both your shows in the same week with one of the combatants leaving the main event? How?
Well, they
I
upped
can't
the
be
ante
wrong.
this time. But I predicted this. I knew this was going to happen. I said somehow Sammy's going to get away, even with the Lumberjacks. To me, it was predictable because they were just going to, and now it's going to go to a steel cage and watch. Somehow he's going to either be the first one out, or he's going to cut a hole through the ring, or he's going to somehow or just he might just die and actually get obliterated by McIntyre, unless
the
the
ring.
Usos get involved.
Yeah. What a shit
Yeah,
show.
he does. What's his name? Not Pablo Escobar, the Mexican one. Just digs a tunnel out from underneath the ring, or through the ring.
Well, folks, that is
What a lame ending.
That is the end of
Oh, I almost turned off the stream.
SmackDown tonight. Anybody have any thoughts? Like, what are your ratings out there? Out of 10, Chris, what are you saying?
Four.
4. Any reason?
Just so just not logical whatsoever. Like it just and like you said, just kind of lazy, just logical or not logical. Like it's so painful to watch. Illogical is the word. Yeah, there you go.
Marcus 5.
And then they have a chance to do certain things and they just don't. And it's just frustrating. And it's just a lot of repeats.
Yeah, like it really lacks. I'm gonna go somewhere in that area. I'm gonna give it a 3. Yeah, I only really liked three kind of parts to it, and most of that was Jey Uso and Riddle. Their match was good. It's a shame that match was good. Should have been the main event tonight. I do not understand. I cannot fathom how you can run the same ending to 2 shows in the same damn week. It is blasphemy as far as I'm concerned. Marcus says it was a 5.
No, it's just boring. It's just like, but that's how the whole show was, though, right? Like, you just got more Riddle Usos. Like, instead of changing up and giving you a different angle or different views from that angle and doing different things in it, it's just even the start of the show with Ronda and Charlotte, it was still the same stuff, and it was just come on, it's just like they're picking up their script from last week and just changing like minor
Change the
details
name.
of it.
Right? Just change the names. We're good.
Yeah. Sometimes not even that.
Was Raw better? Raw was slightly Raw was a better product than SmackDown this week for sure. Not
Yes.
it wasn't a barn burner, but it was a good solid. What did we give it? About 7, 6?
I think it was 6 or 7.
I think that's what I said. So we're just pulling up
Yeah, I was
Rampage,
agreeing with you.
folks. So tune in, enjoy. We are transitioning from one show to the next for one more hour of coverage, and who knows, we might just hang around for a while. It's been known to happen. What else we got going on? So Rampage, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens tonight, what tonight brings as far as storylines go. Is there any implications for the Super Show? Obviously, we got Ishii and Adam Cole tonight. I believe we have the TBS champion.
Oh, starting it out with a bang.
What is it starting out
Did
with?
they even get entrances?
They do it on YouTube.
That's cool.
What?
Yeah, I know they do on YouTube. I forgot. I wasn't expecting this to start. How far behind are you?
Oh, no.
We are starting off with Ishii and Cole right now.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Orange Cassidy walking around the outside.
Why?
Oh,
is he one of the best friends?
What's that guy's name? I'll wait till you get your stream on it. My mind is going blank.
Mine's on.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy and someone are standing in the one corner.
But why?
I don't know.
Ishii is fighting Jonah on Saturday, by the way.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a huge, just beat the hell out of each other match.
That'll be a barn burner. 2 beefy dudes. Slapping meat, as Will would say.
Yeah, do you think we get more of this? Do we get any kind of like invasion where like all of a sudden there's a bunch of like Bullet Club and now does the Bullet Club include Anderson and Gallows?
I don't know.
Or do you strictly New Japan?
Well, what does that mean? Yeah.
But you also need like Jay White, though.
Well, not really. I mean, there's lots of guys.
Mm-hmm. There's lots of guys, so it's interesting, though. I just thought of that. I was thinking of that earlier.
Well, and one of the things there's been a bit of a debate about right now, Chris, is that oh yeah, Lance Archer versus Serpentico. I forgot Serpentico was still around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? They only really wrestle on YouTube, but the few matches, the Luther Serpentico gimmick is actually kind of comical. It's actually not bad.
Okay, yeah. Right.
Luther uses.
Has he been?
He's always using Serpentico as a weapon, and slamming him on other people, and Serpentico's always getting the shit beat out of him. So it's funny that way, but yeah. But Cole's got Ishii in a choke. Crowd's a little quiet. Let's go.
I think Cole's taking it.
Yes. I would put my money on Cole.
Yeah, that's the only. Yeah, I'd be really surprised if Ishii won it. But
But
I don't know, tournament maybe.
But keep in mind, with this Super Show, there's no way New Japan agreed to this unless some of their guys are going over.
Oh, 100%. It may not be
Yeah.
50-50, but it's going to somehow – it can't be a clean sweep. That'd be mind-boggling like that.
No, it won't
Tony
be.
Khan would be the best negotiator in the world.
Well, remember, that was part of Impact's issue, right? Is, AEW primarily kept going over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even on Impact, like
yeah, right.
They weren't hiding that at all.
Oh, yeah, Adam Cole actually
no,
looks tall.
me and LJ were talking about that last night. Oh, Ishii's a wall.
Yeah.
Walking into them.
You gotta be careful. What?
No, go ahead.
I'm just worried. I mean, you're gonna have to have a mix on this card of what we see. Big.
No, I think the guys that are gonna come over be on this card. You're gonna get like Naito, Okada, Tanahashi, right? I think their styles will have no problem with the North American style. Hopefully Ibushi's back by then, right? Like,
yeah, I think it's going to be huge.
I don't think you're. Sorry, yeah, I just don't think you're going to get the lower guys on the card, just random New Japan guys. Maybe one or two thrown in, maybe, but I think it's going to be mainly big name. Bring your best.
Yeah, and I mean, and again, when people say, "Oh, New Japan, who do you want to see?" Your instinct goes Tanahashi and Kido or Kenta and all of them, right? Or Nito, sorry. But Ishii, Suzuki, you have all these classic New Japan guys. But you also have a list of other guys that people don't think about, right? You have the Bullet Club. You have members of the Bullet Club involved. You have Osprey. You have, who were we talking about earlier? Cobb. And the list goes on of other guys that fit in that mold that really have some compelling matchups to be had.
Well, I think Sonata probably one of the underrated guys there. I think he could come have a good match with pretty much anybody over here. Him versus like Pac or Penta or right? Like I think that would be phenomenal.
Now, I think this is the coolest thing, and I know he named the pay-per-view, the Forbidden Door, and I like that he named the thing Forbidden Door. I mean, I really do think they booked Chicago for a reason because they know that's their livest crowd, that in Florida. They know they're going to get a good crowd, and it's like the hardcore core of that audience, right, that they built from the day one. They're going to try and blow the roof off this place, and it could be 3 hours plus of just crazy matches. And I think that's the most exciting thing right now with wrestling is guys are shuffling everywhere. It's like musical chairs or Russian roulette. It's just every time you turn on the TV, with the exception of one product, it's an island unto itself, self-inflicted. But it's crazy, Chris. It really is. Like you have no idea who's going to be a part of this, how many people could be involved, and who, we talk just such a long list in every direction. It's so amazing. It's fun covering wrestling right now.
Oh, just what? Okay, take this off the table. The New Japan AEW, even if that hasn't happened yet. What GCW alone is doing is mind-blowing and is just bringing so much fun to the wrestling world right now. Just how much shows they're putting out. Now, they might not all be good.
They got a show on right now.
I think Joey Janela Spring Break Day 2
Yeah.
right? They may not all be home runs, but they do, for the most part, they are pretty good. And either way, it's still more content that we're getting to see that we've never like. I don't think there's ever been this much content. But now you throw all this stuff in. We were saying it earlier, I think, when you went to break. You could almost imagine one day you on Mania weekend they do a show like this where there's like you could have AEW, Impact, and New Japan on like a major show for a 2-night show. And it would just be just the amount of people out there right now. Just that card would be packed.
Insane. Well, the sliding lariat gets Ishii a 2 count.
And yeah, to your point, there's a reason they chose Chicago.
Oh, no, that was strategic,
100%.
and everybody knows that. I'm not breaking any ground with that one. Russian
No.
Skittle, good to see about a basic Ishii. I like it. He has a very basic style. I will give him that.
No, he's kind of like Suzuki. He's just all about the slaps, the hits. Like, yeah, he does the holds and he can wrestle, but like he's more of your brawler, kind of. That strong style. But yeah, the possibilities, like once they start listing matches or how they're gonna come about making these matches, like I said, is there gonna be like invasion type stuff happening, or are they just gonna come out and be like Adam Cole's fighting Jay White, or like I'm really curious to see how they
No, I think there's going to be angles to some of this. And I mean, I think part of this, the interesting part now is, we're still heading towards, a lot of storylines coming to a head for AEW coming up very shortly. So it'll be interesting, but I do think we'll see stuff like Ishii and Cole here tonight. I think we'll see other people popping up. We already had Ibushi show up on AEW one time, but that didn't manifest anything else. They never really did explain.
Injured at the moment.
Yes, and that's been the one knock on.
I'm not sure.
But if he can get healthy, I'm down to watch him go Punk.
Oh, speak of invasion type stuff.
There you go.
That's who's standing with them. I knew. Oh, shit. Rocky Romero, who was in New Japan for a long time. So that's actually interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, now this is like where people thought Adam Cole was going to be up against Jay White. It looks like they're together. So I'm thinking, is it going to be like a Bullet Club versus New Japan kind of war?
Oh, Bullet Club, West versus East kind of thing?
Yeah. But look, they look like they're on the same page, at least right now.
There you go.
I like Jay White. I'm a fan of Jay. But yeah, Trent and Rocky Romero were in New Japan together.
Yeah.
What was their tag name? What is this?
Why don't I remember what
they're not allowed in?
No, because when I started turning into New Japan a lot more, Rocky was managing two young guys. What the hell were their names?
Are you seeing this shit?
Yeah.
This jerk off society is killing me, buddy.
Interesting. I don't.
You're telling me the deal here is the security says Chris Jericho's not on the list. Come on. It's Chris
That's
freaking
funny.
Jericho. Seriously, bro?
Oh, do you think them naming it Forbidden Door is a shot at the whole WWE Forbidden Doors open?
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
think it's a play on
You
the
think
fact that Tony kicked this Forbidden Door open. And this show, I mean,
Yes.
I do think it's part of like, you know, kind of a dig at WWE because they'd been trying to get something together with New Japan for so long. And
Mhm.
then when AEW did emerge early in AEW and there was some crossover, you heard the rumors that all of a sudden Triple H or whoever was talking to New Japan, and you know the WWE well enough, they were going to try and, okay, listen, well, we'll cut a deal with you, brother, but you gotta stop playing with the AEW crew, okay, pal? Like, you knew that was going to be part of it, right? And yeah, I mean,
Well, no, and do you see WWE compromising on letting any of their guys lose?
yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's really intriguing, and this is funny. The new four pillars: Orange Cassidy, Moxley, Adam Page, and Excalibur, Scream, Toper, Super Cena. Yeah, no, yeah, I kind of make fun of him because, I mean, he knows the moves names, and if he doesn't, he just makes them up. Unpopular opinion: Sting is actually 1,000. I don't think that's unpopular, but I think that's pretty common opinion. But he's still jumping off balconies and jumping off platforms, and he ain't quitting anytime soon. So good on him.
No, yeah, he's doing things. He's doing things I'm not doing. So yeah, good on him. At 62 years old, you don't see many people doing that.
Yeah, I hope to be doing it. You know, even moving around half as good as what he's moving around at that age. So, Christ,
Right? Oh,
all right, folks. Just a quick reminder while we're on commercial. This is the Wrasslin for Life Network. If you didn't know that by the logo up in the corner, that's Chris. I'm KJ. Will, Ali, and LJ are kicking around and doing their thing as well. They were here on the channel. Everybody was been on the channel today. So you had LJ and Ali on earlier today for the news update. Check it out. Give them some love. Then we had Will here with me to kick it off, and now Chris is with me. So it's kind of the fun part about rolling through the team. Last night we had Will put out a tier list. We also had our Impact watch along. If you haven't checked that out yet, tomorrow we have the podcast, Let's Rumble. Me and Will get up, have some coffee, have brunch with KJ and Will, and then we will be bringing you at least one pay-per-view. We're going to do Impact Rebellion for sure, but we are going to look up the stream, and we might have a couple of us watching a couple different monitors and peek in at what's happening over in the GCW world. But we'll see. But we're definitely doing Rebellion, which I'm super pumped about, super excited for. So tune in, like, subscribe, let everybody know you are part of the family and bring them into our family. I got sidetracked quickly. But that being said, folks, we're having tons of fun. So I've said it a couple times tonight. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us part of your Friday night, part of your weekend. And keep tuning in because Sunday we will be back with more content as well. Really, bro? All right, folks. So where are we at? Ali shows up 1 second a month. That's not true, Skittle. Don't go to New York unless you are with 7 or more people. Fair enough. Yeah, why 7? Uh-oh. Hook spoke. Hook spoke. He just said to Danhausen, you wanted my attention, you got it. Here comes Lance Archer. Now, he hasn't beaten anybody up on the way to the ring yet. Wow, Serpentico tries to jump start. Wow, that was stupid. I don't think we're going to get a match here, folks. Oh, Sean Spears is on commentary. Oh, no, it's cringe-hoosing. I don't know. I would love to see the fans' opinion on Danhausen. I don't know. But the stick with Hook I've enjoyed. I've actually got a chuckle out of it. Not too bad at all. However, I haven't seen him do much else. And for a long time, when he first debuted, I was like, what is this? So I haven't seen much out of Danhausen. You got to let me know what I'm missing, because you will get mugged, murdered, lost, and worse. So what if you had 6 people or 6 really big guys or people? Well, there goes Serpentico. He's done, by the way. But some travel advice from Skittle. I'm a huge Danhausen fan. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate the feedback on that. Yeah, I mean, I listened to like some of the clips online, and I've heard like I've seen a couple of his what do you call them? The shout out things. But he seems funny. He's comical. He's committed to his shtick. Pretty sure I heard him on Renee's podcast as well. But yeah, I mean, can he wrestle? Can he wrestle well? I don't recall. I think I saw him in like a multi-man match one time. But then I know he got injured, so he's been out. But yeah, like I said, this little angle with Hook, where Hook's so introverted and quiet and just about business, and then you got this weird antithesis of everything Hook is, it kind of works. I don't hate it. Ooh, we're getting a Tony Nese package. I like it. A little push for Tony? Not a bad idea. Tony can wrestle. Tony can wrestle. Tony can wrestle. I think he's a good candidate to spend some time in ROH. Oh, all right. So we got Danny Garcia from the Jerk Off Society coming out tonight. The security did not know who Chris Jericho was, or at least Jericho wasn't put on the allowed in the building list, even though he's Chris freaking Jericho. So Jericho and the crew have been escorted away from the building, and Danny says, I got it. Don't worry, jerk offs. I got it. I'll take it from here. Everyone speaks so highly of Garcia, and I mean, he's been on a he's had a lot of airtime, a lot of usage. Now he's in this faction. People seem very, very, very high on Daniel Garcia, and I mean, maybe that's why he was mentioned or considered for the Blackpool Combat Club with Moxley and Bryan. But ultimately, I guess Jericho trumped that decision. That being said, folks, here comes John Moxley. Oh, my God. Here comes Eddie Kingston, one of my faves. Happy to see him in the match. Happy to see him in the main event. He's most definitely going to win this match, I do believe, but it'll be very interesting to see how all this plays out. Normal person, you will never beat Lance Archer. Jake Roberts, yo, will never beat Lance Archer. That's kind of funny. That was kind of funny, Skittle. I'll give you that one. Here we go. Kingston slapping him. Wow. We're off. Eddie's not messing around, as always. All about business. And, yeah, I mean, time of flying, time of ticking tonight, folks. Thank God for this a little bit, because clearly the first 2 hours of wrestling tonight struggled to get out of the gate. Have we had Kingston and Ishii? Did that happen recently? I feel like, no, we saw Kingston and Suzuki. I can't recall if we got Kingston Ishii. Boom. Garcia down. Eddie, the advanced jobber, Kingston. Advanced jobber. I don't know, bro. He's pretty much as over as you can get right now. So I think people have bought into his character, bought into his attitude, bought into his approach. I personally am a big Eddie Kingston fan. So, yeah, I don't think at this point he really fits the jobber description. Clearly, Skittle's in a good mood tonight. Dun, dun, dun. Big knee. Oh, Danny's got him down. Danny's got him down. What up?
Danny's gonna lose.
You imagine.
Unless some of them get in, or Jericho gets in, or they all get in somehow.
Yeah. You would imagine that
Interrupt
Kingston's
the
going to want
match.
Sorry. Yeah. You're going to imagine, it's a safe bet that Eddie Kingston's going to want some part of this New Japan show with his history.
Yeah, you'd think so. You'd really think so. He's fighting Ishii coming up.
He is fighting Ishii, right? Oh.
Yeah. What'd you do that for?
What?
What'd you do that for?
I didn't want to hear what you had to say.
Oh, what else is new?
That's what I was just asking. He hasn't fought Ishii yet, but he's going to.
No, it's not on Rebellion.
No, Ishii's fighting Jonah at Rebellion.
But yeah, no, because he came out and
I felt like he challenged him.
give me a second. Why am I forgetting this?
The crowd seems pretty quiet, though. Is it just 2 hours?
Oh,
of
Capital
Dynamite?
Collision.
That's
It's
right.
that Capital Collision.
Yes, he called him out.
That's
during,
what I was forgetting.
Windy City. That's right. Thank you for the reminder, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I noticed the crowd is pretty dull. It feels like a WWE crowd right now. Is it that they do so much filming in one night on a Wednesday that by the time they get to this, the crowd is just a little bit toast?
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, they are fairly quiet for the whole show
Right.
so far.
So far, it's only an hour show, bro.
Well, there's still a half hour left.
Oh, that was funny.
What?
What?
Oh, shocking.
What are you looking at?
The Girls Gone Wild guy's in trouble. Or
Yes.
was in trouble.
Yes.
I had no idea. I have not heard of any of that. I just remember those commercials
Come
when I was a
on,
kid.
bro. Come on. It was obvious.
Are
It
you
was
surprised?
obvious. Yeah,
Are you
there's no
surprised?
shock there. The salacious bullshit that went on and the amount of like visibly hammered women that ended up on those videos. Whew. It's amazing what people do for $20. Yeah, no, he it's no shock. It's no shock. Right?
No.
And I think the problem for him is once you get on that train, you're stuck, right? Like you're a part of the chaos.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. And yeah, I don't know. I've never lived a life like that, nor would I. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like I guess being like a rock star and stuff, right? The fame can kind of go to your head and you just keep going with it.
Even if it's not
until you get yourself. Yeah.
What's better, Chris Hero's theme or all right. Sorry. I
So
apologize, but not quite sure what the second thing is. So sorry, Skittle. But I got picture in picture. Kingston's still down. What's that?
I'm gonna go with Chris Hero's theme.
Yeah, I'll go Chris Hero. Now the other word's probably just cursing. So oh, but where was I going with this? No, I mean it's a long night, right? If you're doing some dark, if you're filming some elevation, and then you get a 2 hour, very emotionally driven, very high
Mhm.
energy, you know, Dynamite, and then you record Rampage right after it. I kind of wish that Rampage. Why couldn't they? I don't know. I kind of wish Rampage was live. I want, you know.
Well, it's kind of like the couple times I've been to a SmackDown. There's usually like the one I think they did. It was like 205 and main event, and then and SmackDown.
Yeah,
So by the end of it, you're just sitting there like,
yeah.
holy moly,
I've been here for
right?
5 hours.
I'm tired. And the way I usually when I go like just so I can have a little bit more fun, I usually I take the train and stuff. And by the time you get home, you're like, holy crap, I'm not going to work tomorrow.
Mm. One can hope, Russian. One can hope.
It helps
Yeah,
sometimes.
sometimes. But we're back into now a full. It's weird. We got picture in picture, then a full commercial. Is that weird?
Well, you got to show off Mentos. Mentos, the fresh maker. You got
Oh,
to show that. Oh.
oh, that was a
But
weird.
yeah, there wasn't that much back rake or whatever that was,
It
right?
was a neck breaker. Danny talking smack.
Here we go. Slap off.
No uppercuts.
Free or delete picture and picture.
Garcia's scrappy.
No, you've been saying. I believe it's been you or Will who's been like you like Garcia, or you can see him being good at some really good at some point.
Only pick one. Every
I
go to
don't know.
every AEW pay per view this year for free, or delete picture and picture forever. Oh, I'm going to the pay per view.
Oh,
I don't mind picture in picture. I love the people that bag on picture in picture. You can't even see what's happening on the other on the other show. You can't see anything either. You get a commercial, period. So at least I got a little box to look
at least
at.
you can get closer to the TV for 5 minutes. You'll be okay.
You'll be all right. Did WWE team up with Girl Gone Wild in 2003 for a pay per view or something? Now I'm trying
It
to think.
wouldn't have surprised me. I don't know that for sure. I'm looking it up.
I vaguely remember something, but I know he was involved in a couple different things. But yeah, he was on. You're looking that up. Tom has probably got it, but yeah,
I don't see anything.
I'm pretty sure he was involved with something somewhere. But I don't vividly recall WWE teaming up with Girls Gone Wild. I just think that was their women's division at the time.
No, it just hold on.
The Divas.
Yeah, that's more like it actually. Might have been their division.
I think that's what Tom is getting at. Got you researching. But I think the dude was involved with somebody. Name 3 wrestlers who do a mean.
No.
What?
That is a correct statement.
There you go. At least he wasn't pulling it.
Nydia versus Tori, Girls Gone Wild Body Challenge.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I knew I remembered
Girls Gone
that.
Wild live from spring break was a special WWE Girls Gone Wild crossover pay-per-view event which aired once on March 13th, 2003. I don't remember that whatsoever.
A long time ago, but I know I vividly remember seeing him, like the dude. But I Tori Wilson. Who else was it? Dawn Marie.
Nadia.
Oh, Nadia.
So
That was when Naughty was getting a little bit of a
Jamie
push,
Noble's-
right?
yeah, Jamie Noble's girlfriend.
Yeah.
It was received poorly. It was very
Two count.
censored. No shit.
Yeah.
The coach would cock block everything that was happening.
Yes.
Oh, it actually contained some nudity.
Yeah, I don't think it was
But
on
the
purpose.
fans. But no, they showed some nudity, but the fans were upset that it was none of the WWE divas.
Of course it wasn't. There you go. Fun fact for the day.
However, of Don Reese. Oh,
Well,
apparently, though, Dawn Marie did get caught flashing the crowd.
yes. Dawn Marie loved to pop those bad boys out. Teddy with the back fist to get the W. Not nearly unexpected. And it clean. Just beat him straight up.
Yeah, I guess security's doing their job tonight. No
Right?
Jericho circle jerk come into the ring.
Blackpool Combat Club versus Undisputed Elite and more games. I'm down. Let's do it. Regal's
Can
not
they
wrestling.
do that? No.
We'll leave out Regal.
cannot
You were
wrestle.
on to something till you added Regal.
Oh, is he giving them the belt? No.
I'm saving this whippy for you. This is just a message. Send it to your boss.
Well, Eddie has a message
There
for the
you
Jerk
go.
Off Society, and he let them know. The crowd seems dead for
Yes,
this
yeah,
episode.
Marcus.
Yeah, I agree. Marcus. Kind of pointed that out. It's just, it doesn't, there's no feel to the crowd. They're not, even now, they're like, okay. Can we go home now?
Yeah, like a lot of people sitting down.
Yeah.
And this isn't going to help as much as, yeah, this might be a cool segment. It's not going to help.
I like that they got Lee with Swerve. I think it helps because I do find Lee, I know it's been a topic of conversation, but he can be a little bland.
Yeah. You don't like his tone.
It's just slow. Someone else has described him as like a doctor, like Frasier kind of idea. Like, just he showed a little bit of passion there,
I
but
don't know.
flipping to Swerve's a little more dynamic in that regard. Oh, look.
No, I do agree there. Swerve is
you
definitely
don't
better
want
on the mic.
smoke.
That's funny. That's funny.
Is that Matt Boring
Is
in
the
the front row?
Matt Boring? Don't know what you're talking about.
We have a V Road 11 crowd. All right. Victory Road 11 crowd. There you go.
Yeah.
Keith Lee was always Matt on the mic. I agree, Marcus. Just again, a little more inflection. I think time and place. If you're just having a how you doing, things are okay, checking in with the crowd type of promo backstage, fine. Give your little little methodical cadence and kind of throw it, I'm good, everybody. Yeah. Like whatever. If that's your approach, fine. But when the moment's right, you got to pick it up. He did try a little bit there, but it's weird. He talks like a college professor. Like I'm waiting for him to teach me something about, whatever.
Where's Shane Douglas?
Yeah, where's Shane Douglas when we need him, right? Did you know
I don't know.
the championship is older than Hook? Yes, I did.
Yes, it might be older. No, it's not older than me, but it's close.
I think it's older than Will.
And LJ and Allie.
Yeah, it might be. Shit. Oh shit.
No, I don't mind what they've done with that belt. I think you can make it mean a little bit more, but I don't know. It's kind of just floating around.
Yeah, I mean, it was always. I understand. I mean, it's hard to make it mean a whole lot more, but all you got to do is give them matches. And for a long while there, I think Ricky Stark's neck injury really hindered it. But I do think they have a star in the making in Hobbs. I think Hobbs has a lot of upside.
Yes, no, I agree with you there. Sorry, I was reading this.
Right?
There
you go.
It is his house. I don't know what you're talking about. And my house has a ring in the living room.
That'd be dope. I'm down.
Right?
I'm down.
Never mind the backyard. Put it right in the living room.
Put it right in the living room. Screw it.
Snows and rains too much here.
This guy. Skittle's having a fun night. Thank you for being here, Skittle. Marcus, it's good to see you. Thomas and everyone else out there. Nick and the whole crew that keeps this chat going. Thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you for being a part of the Wrasslin for Life Network. Don't forget, we're here all weekend long. Hit your little bell. You never know when we're going to pop up. And make sure you check out Will's tier list from yesterday. The man was rolling. LJ jumped in to help him out. LJ's been a busy bee this week. We got to give her a high five. She might be the fam member of the week this week. She was Johnny on the spot in a lot of cases. So big shout out to the fam and the team that keeps this train rolling along. And hopefully you folks at home are enjoying the content that we are throwing up. That's great, Dave. That's great. The content we are throwing at you guys. And keep tuning in. Let everybody know we are here. You just answered your own question, Skittle. That's exactly you covered it in the title right there. That's all you need to know about the show.
Yeah, that'd be very fitting for this week's episode of the show. Yeah, I think that will probably be the lowest score of the week.
Smackdown?
This show here might not be too far behind it, but it is only an hour, so I think that alone will probably keep it above SmackDown.
Yeah.
And you're getting to see Tony Storm, so woo.
Bonus points. Oh.
Wait, what?
That was kind of a stupid argument. We'll come back to that.
Besides being the best AEW women's champion they've had,
what have you ever done? What have you ever done other than being champ? Wait, what? That's all I'm supposed to do is be champ.
Was Tony Storm champ anywhere?
Well, that's what she said. Do you know where I've been and what I've done? I think she's had a belt. She was NXT champion, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, shit. It's a Philly street fight. Where's Nick when I need him? Lazy booking. Thank you, Jim.
No, Russian. None of us here are really part-timers. Whether we're always on screen or not, we're usually always working, and that counts.
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't it's Ali's new to the show, Mr. Skittle, and I don't find it overly respectful to refer to any of the members of the family. It's just a part-timer. She's getting in her groove. She was here several days this week, including on watch parties. So give love, give support. She
was on earlier today.
Touche. This is crazy. Dax versus Wheeler.
They're not there's no way they're gonna hint at breaking up or anything, right?
Why are they gonna?
This is just gonna be straight up handshake.
I did have that fear. I did have that thought. I did have that. Oh shit. You hear the rumors about tag teams being buried because they're the best in the world, and in this case, you get real curious because everybody
Lance
right now is
Archer,
talking about
Wardlow.
FTR. Everybody's talking about what Wardlow's doing. Wardlow, thank you, bud. FTR is doing. Oh, here's Jade.
Sorry, that's going to be a huge match.
Is Jade gonna lose? Look, she don't even care. She's gonna win. I think she's gonna win. Come on, give it to me.
No.
Jade
She's
seems to be
5-0.
They're overselling the I don't give a shit. That makes me wonder.
Plans, Mark. Problems don't care about plans. Mark.
I like that.
Problem. I'm the problem in this division.
She was good. That was good.
Marina, whatever your name is.
Well, it looked like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event.
It's my favorite part of every week of wrestling. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Prove me wrong. I'm mad that they take him away. They used to leave him up for the interview, so he was just kind of standing there all hapless. And it was even funnier because sometimes it didn't quite jive with what was happening. But I don't know. The Mark Henry segment is my favorite thing of the whole week. Doesn't matter what the people in the interview are saying. All of a sudden, he's like, "Well, I guess we're ready for a fight. It's time." Like, I love it. I love it. The best was go back and watch Abaddon when she went with Britt. And he's like, "I guess she doesn't have anything to say."
No, you can tell, like,
It's so funny. It kills me, bro.
right? Like he's doing so well at what, like, I never thought he'd be on commentary or do anything like that once he retired, but to see him doing it is actually really cool.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's
no,
the thing.
this Marina should. Sorry, go on. Sorry, go on.
She's gonna
Let's stay
win.
on topic for a second.
She's gonna win.
But yeah, this is the thing with what?
That's the thing with the critics of AEW. We're like, "Oh, they got Mark Henry and they got Paul White and they got this one and they got that one and they're not doing anything with them and they're shit and they're making all these guys look like idiots and assholes and da 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 da." These are pros, man. Do you think Mark Henry's doing anything? Like, do you think Mark Henry's hanging around AEW unhappy? No, he's cushy. He's getting experience. He's figuring things out. He's coaching. He's training, and everyone's just like, "Oh, they're shit. They're not treating these guys right." Do you think if Tony was going around treating all these veterans, legends, pros like shit and minimizing them and ridiculing them and emasculating them, they'd still be around? No. Would they be quiet about it? No. So the fact that people just look in from the outside and think, "Oh, look at Tony, you know, why Mark Henry? You see him 5 minutes a week." Because Mark Henry's doing some other shit. And he has other impacts on this company. And he's talked about it publicly, the things he's trying to do with this company. So I think the critics sometimes got to pay attention. What?
He doesn't want to wrestle at all. He made a joke about it the other day on Twitter or on something.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to wrestle. Like, I think he's very happy with what he's doing.
No, he will give us a match at some point, I do believe. But one,
You
maybe
think
two.
so? I don't know.
I think we'll get one out of him. Oh, look. JB.
But where? Like, who does AEW have that you could put up against Mark Henry?
Shafir's tall.
And now, what I was gonna say there, I'm digging, like, as much as I think it was one of us asked last week, like, why is Marina seem to be getting this big push? But I'm digging it. She has, like,
she comes with pedigree.
This is how they should have had her and Jessamine Duke in NXT. Is like, make them badasses.
They had a huge opportunity with those women and they booted it.
Oh, what? The 4 horsewomen? 100%.
Yeah. Wait, did they go to commercial right before Jade was about to do a move? I can't really recall off the top of my head the last time I seen Jade.
Oh,
She looks much better in that ring. What is happening?
oh, you are punching the hell out of her boob.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, that Aubrey's playing the dumb ref, getting
Right.
distracted.
I'm paying $100 at the show to watch backstage interviews. Excellent. That's awesome.
Sometimes it happens.
Do you really think that's? I mean, I'd like to see it. Sky Blue has not the right opponent for Marina. No, I agree with you. It didn't go quite as well as it should have. Off topic. Don't watch boxing very much. I know Fury's fighting this weekend. Is it tonight or tomorrow? Tomorrow, I think. But I'll peek. But I'm a distant fan.
Yeah, kind of when like the off night that there's no wrestling, and that's been GCW
Rare.
putting out so much stuff. There's always wrestling at this point. Occasionally, yeah, I'll throw on some boxing and watch a card or two, and then, but yeah, it's once in a blue moon. Right, like the big one that's coming up now. What's his name there? Tyson Fury just signed on to fight. Oh,
Yeah, I saw it.
which I think he's gonna win. That guy's a monster of a man.
Thank you, Skittle. Spit it.
Dylan White. He's
Holy
fighting Dylan White.
shit. Dylan White. Yeah, Fury White. Today. It's today. I knew it was this weekend. I think Fury's got this one, but I don't know enough. But, I mean, we almost have to go for White, don't we? Even though he dropped a Y.
Oh, and this might be Tyson Fury's last fight as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever see him crossing over full time to WWE or any kind of wrestling?
Again, idle hands, right? Idle hands. He retires from boxing. He's kicking around. You know, he opens a winery or a vodka company like every other former athlete, and gets a little bit of an itch for that. I mean, that roar of the crowd is addicting, right? Being in front of people is addicting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's why I show up on YouTube all the time. So I like being in front of crowds when I have to stand up on, especially when I get to stand up on stage once in a while and have a room full of people. It's addicting. That crowd buzz, the feeling. So yeah, is there a possibility that someone like Fury comes in? Yes. Is that a good thing? I don't know. We'll see. He's got to put some effort in. He's got to kind of. We'll see. If it's just a big guy who's gonna flop around and just throw punches, and maybe not even worth it. But he's got an attitude.
He's only 33.
That's right. I want to retire at 33.
Oh, he's 33. His charisma, like he's very charismatic. You know that he can talk on the mic. So I can see them throwing at least maybe not like full time, but just that attraction for big pay-per-views, the Saudi shows. Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yo, I have to give credit where credit's due. I'm kind of impressed with Jade Cargill right now. I was okay with her winning the championship and understood. A lot of people lost their mind and went sideways. She's too green. She doesn't know any better. Blah, 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 blah. They were right.
But it just made so much sense.
It just fit. You know, it just fit for what they were trying to accomplish. It fit. But now I watch her here, and even like simple things, the back elbow, the kicks. The kicks look less fake. Like when she used to throw a kick, she would look like Bambi on ice, trying to grab her footing all the time. And it's a lot more smooth, and it looks natural, like she's used to doing it. Then she throws a sloppy-looking knee. Shit. Thanks.
But was that Marina? It might have been. It might have been a miscommunication.
Looks
or maybe she was supposed to go over. Like, do you know, like do the flip
Yeah.
over the knee?
Yeah. Yeah, I even noticed that botch in picture.
Yeah, it didn't look very good. Probably wouldn't have looked better on a bigger screen.
Bro, I'm telling you. I keep telling people, go look up the 8-man tag from Dark or Elevation with the Hardys. Jeff's botch made me laugh so hard. Maybe my vibe was just real good at the moment. But it caught me. It's just the
You
way
were
he did it. I
saying,
was
yeah.
like, poor bastard.
But you hear people are complaining like that the Hardys were on Dark and they're not liking how Jeff's being used
Holy
and blah
shit.
blah blah.
You can't please anybody. If you
I'm like,
shoot
you
them right
just got here. Relax.
again, it's this like perception. Oh, they shouldn't. Man, they go to Jeff and they say, Jeff, do you want to do some dark shows? Elevate some of these younger ones, get some FaceTime with some people. I'm sure the answer was yes. Know how I know? They showed up on Dark. Because I'm telling you right now, the guys like CM Punk or Danielson or Mox, or you go through the list, Jericho. When was the last time? And anyone out there, please let me know if you have the answer. When was the last time Jericho, if ever, was on a Dark or an Elevation? Anybody? I can't think of it.
I haven't seen Dark in such a long time. I'll be honest. Like as much
Fair
as
enough.
we watch, we
Tons of freaking
cover
wrestling. And
everything.
I only see
There's
Dark
just
once
so
every
much
few
we
weeks.
can do.
I'll have a day where my afternoon's going kind of quiet, and I'm like, what's on, right? So
Just catch up, yeah.
But it's not very frequent because I don't count it, and we understand why we don't count it. It's essentially developmental, and it's a way to highlight. It's a great idea. It's a great program. They get their views. The fans, the diehards tune in. But a lot of these fans, CM Punk's not doing the right things, and this one's not doing the right things, and he doesn't know what he's doing, and Not everybody can be doing what you want them to do, people. Some people have to take their time. I personally don't mind and actually appreciate a company that can bring in a new star and stretch it out. There are wrestlers, like I think Ruby Soho is a good example. I think Punk will be a great example. Eventually, they will have their moment. But if everyone just came in and got their moment and got their title shot, or oh shit, she had enough of him.
Well, then
I liked
where do
how
you
she
go from
called
there?
him Mark. What? But yeah, no, I mean, legitimately, Kenny wrestled on Dark. Yeah. Recently? No, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I think it's an optional thing. I really do. I think they go to him and like, hey, you want to do this? Or I don't know if the wow. I've never seen a situation where what?
I was just gonna say, to your point there, if they do come in, like, okay, Brian kind of went up pretty quick, and you do have the odd one, the special ones, I guess.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like Punk and some like the Hardys, if you put them right to the belt, what do you do after? Then they fizzle out in 6 months, and you're where do you go?
Why don't the tables break in AEW? I think Taz is being genuine there.
Well, she dropped her in the wrong spot there. That's why. She was right above the legs.
Oh, wait. That was funny. She went to throw her in the ring and stopped and scooped her because that's what they had planned to do. Oops, that was dumb. Once you committed to throwing her in the ring by the back of her head, throw her in. By stopping, putting her up on your shoulders for no reason, and then rolling her in looked dumb.
Look like you're trying to stick to a script.
Yes, that's what it was. Oh shit, this was the spot. Like it almost looked like she was dancing. So I give her credit. She's definitely improved. Some little things. Wow.
Marina is doing way, like, considering you never saw her or you rarely saw
Mhm.
her
Mhm.
on NXT, which made you think, like, I don't know. To me, it seemed like they didn't think Marina or Jessamine could fight. But you see her here now, and you're like, how is that possible?
Jade with
Clean.
it was a good match by their standards. It was a decent match. Some people are going to foo-foo it and pick out some of the things I noticed. But look, she's going to keep winning.
Oh.
You see that? You see that in the background?
What's in the background?
30-0, 38-0, or whatever the hell that says. They're going to keep going. This is Goldberg.
Mm-hmm.
Goldberg 2022. Here we go.
He never got balloons. He was
No,
like
he got-
900 and oh.
Yeah, and he got screwed over by the outsiders for his efforts. There we go, folks. Rampage. Smackdown in the books. Let us know out of 10. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
We get Smackdown.
You
I'll give it a
never
5. It
5.
really wasn't that interesting. That last match was pretty good, but the rest of it was just kind of meh. I'm just trying to compare it to like the other shows I've seen this week. I know we gave out like a few 6s and a 7 or 2, and then I don't think it was better than Raw. I don't think it was better than Dynamite.
It's definitely missing the mark there for sure. Thomas says 4. Trying to
We'll go 5.
I didn't mind the women's match. The opening match was kind of boring. The crowd was dead. What was the middle match? What did we just get? Okay.
Oh shit.
This movie is hilarious, by the way.
I still haven't figured it out what it is. What is it?
You don't know what it is yet? It's
Central Intelligence.
Central Intelligence. I almost called it National Security. This movie is hysterical.
No, that's Martin Lawrence. That's
all right, folks. We're staying on 2 hours. We're doing a Raw Kevin Hart watch along. It's technically wrestling, right?
It's related.
Yeah, it's close. Eddie. Oh, Eddie. Yeah, Eddie was in the middle. Eddie's match wasn't great either, though. Yeah, I mean, I'll go. That's more than half. I'll go 5. I'll go 5. But yeah, it was a struggle. It wasn't a banner Friday night, but nothing coming into this one. I mean, I had a little more high. I had little hopes for Rampage. See how it turns out, but it kind of went meh. But the WWE always has these lulls where they're a little too far away from the pay-per-view, so they have these like weeks where nothing really happens. It's just like a gloss over because we got to get closer because we're not ready to amp up the story as best we can yet. So.
No, and that's it just seems that we were saying it all night. It was filler, and unfortunately the filler they're choosing is bad, or it's repeats, or it's just not, it's illogical. There's better ways to do certain things. It doesn't have to be drastic, doesn't have to be huge, right? Like the RK Bro Uso thing is a perfect example. Like, instead of the match tonight, do a backstage segment, do an attack, do Usos versus somebody else, RK Bro versus somebody, and then get screwed, like something like we were saying earlier. Just, it seemed like a very lazy Friday. Like we said, it's almost like just taking last week's script and just changing the names, moving them around, not even changing the names. It's just moving them around.
Yeah.
Right. Like, that's what I mean. They're not even deleting the names. Like, they're just moving them at this point. And it's I don't know. It made for a long Friday or a long SmackDown.
It's weird, Dick. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it, folks. That's our Friday night. I think I'm good.
But
How you
it's always fun hanging out with all of you. Thank you for everybody for being here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Like that's where
We-
we go. Yeah, it just really kind of ends the Friday night. It wasn't a whole lot of big spikes or pops or anything to go crazy about. But ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow 11 a.m. Eastern, Let's Rumble podcast. Have some brunch with Will and KJ. We will be going toe to toe and talking about some of the latest topics and hot takes kicking around. That being said, we'll also be back tomorrow night for Rebellion, a card I'm looking forward to. It's stacked. Honor No More, Bullet Club, Violent by Design's belts are on the line. Josh Alexander's finally going to win the belt. Maybe I'm going to look like an idiot in 24 hours, but it's Josh got to take this belt. I'm looking forward to it. I think he deserves it. Long overdue. If he doesn't get it, it's going to be insane. I don't know where they go with it from that point.
I'll be right there next to you because I think now's the time to pull the trigger on that storyline, and whether it makes Moose then chase Josh for a bit, so then you can still continue the storyline and the feud. It's just a different angle of it. But I think Rebellion, after all this time, it's the right time, right place, right people. It's Josh's moment. Give him that damn belt.
Absolutely. So big night tomorrow night. Tune in, folks. Let everyone know we're going to be here. And Sunday, we're back with another show as well. Actually, we have two shows. We have the Power Rankings and Wrestling. I did it right. Wrestling down memory lane. Woo-hoo. We're doing
Triple H.
Yeah. So that will be fun.
AJ's favorite.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to this and going through some Triple H memories. I got lots. And so it's going to be a good time. Tune in, folks. Other than that, enjoy your Friday night. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And for now, that is Chris. I am KJ. Any final thoughts?
See you tomorrow.
See you on the flip side. Bye.